So, we say thank you to Wendy Lloyd. Excellent stuff as always. She had a row with a man, and that to me, she won't get complaints. I've had 2 of the best complaints on email. These are the wrong headphones, that's why it sounded funny. I've got our ears like lasers. No one else would have noticed that sounded a bit funny. You can't get one past me, I'll tell you that much. Give me a second. Oh, right, okay. Right. What's just happened is, my headphones are in the next studio. So what I need to do... Sorry, no, it's been one of those days. This should be just enough time for me to go and get them. You reckon it? Oh, look at that. We're trying to spare. The boy's a genius. Yeah, so... OK. Today's show is slightly unplanned because I was late for work. Chris and I were there messing around. And it turns out there's a stomach bug going around that Chris started, and, let's just say... I was in a very uncomfortable situation last evening, and I feel I may be in an uncomfortable situation this afternoon. It doesn't matter. So, 087, I'm really out of breath. Went to the gym today, man, and that was not good news. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. Now, yesterday we did the numbering system, which kind of worked. I thought was pretty good. Mr. Lloyd wants to improve it ever so slightly. So what he's done... I'm really out of breath. What I did was run next door. Cuckoo, cuckoo. That's better. You all right, Chris? Yes? Yes? Yes, I do. Yeah. But can we get Cassidy to interview them? OK. Sorry, we've done a production meeting on the air. Cassidy, my Lordi correspondent, I need you to call in. Now. 0870 9090 973. I have something you'll be very excited in, but I do need you to call in. I will tell more when you call. Anyway, OK, we can start properly now. So, we did the thing yesterday where we didn't have any names or locations to any of the callers. This was to make it a bit more friendly, a little bit more approachable, make it more inclusive, less exclusive. It worked, I thought. I thought it was a success. Mr. Lloyd was very, very happy with it, and I can't give too much away, but it's looking like from the end of June that is how the station is going to be run. But he wants to try a couple of little alternative versions just to see if they improve it or not. So today we're not using the number system, we're using letters. You will be called A, B, C, D, E, etc. And when you get to 27, don't worry, we have a way around that as well. But because the show is so poorly planned, and is taking shape... Can you get hold of Cassidy? Is he there? You've got him? OK, this is very cool. We're potentially getting some special guests live on the show, which is... you don't get much better than that. While we're waiting for that to sort itself out, caller A... Oh, God.
Is it me?
Yes?
Oh, first one am I? Oh, Ian, you want to listen to your football number? I sing it the other week. But I've got your drums on here now. I want you to listen to it. You want to listen to it?
I don't know what on earth you're talking about.
Or the football, when you're singing in the football, hooray, hooray. You know, remember that one?
Hooray, hooray?
Yeah, the football number. You're singing in with me. England's happy day. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, hooray, hooray, hooray. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. If you turn your radio off, that'll be slightly better.
All right, there's what I'm going to do. Right next door to me. I'll turn it off so you can hear a better... yes. I'll put the tape on there. I'll tape it, see, all right then?
Brilliant, lovely.
Sound better now.
Okay.
I'll put you right close to the phone and you can hear your drummer also in there.
OK, OK.
All right then?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Potatoes with eyes?
Pardon?
Carry on.
All right.
Flippin' hell is this? I can't make it. What? That's the most awful noise. Caller A! Caller A! Jeez, I'm gonna puke. Caller A! Caller A! I can feel a migraine coming on, seriously. Hang on a second. Caller B?
Hello, Ian.
Can you make out what the hell is going on?
I haven't got a clue.
Shall I dump her or keep her?
Dump her now.
Okay. You said it.
Thank you.
Lovely. Caller B, what can I do for you?
Yeah, Ian, talking of football,
Oh, are we?
yeah, just wanted to know, where did you learn your little robot dance from last night on the pitch?
You cheeky sausage. And what? I don't think... Now, we were watching that. They just... Sky News just showed a brilliant montage of football celebrations. I don't think I look anything like Peter Crouch.
No, in all honesty, you don't, but you are lanky.
Lanky, skinny beanpole.
Yeah. But the dance was very entertaining, I must admit.
I can do some wicked robotics.
I bet you can.
I can do some wicked robotics.
You should video yourself and stick up a video on your MySpace.com of you doing some robotics.
Oh, it's an idea, isn't it? But then again, I have some dignity left. So, but they showed these. I'm not really a fan of football because it's rubbish. But they showed on Sky because of this Peter Crouch doing some robotics. They showed a montage of the best football goal celebrations there have been, including a brilliant one. There were two brilliant ones. One of them was a guy scored a goal and then he gets down in front of the goal and pretends to snort a line of cocaine that runs the width of the pitch.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
And the second one was this guy, he scores, and then he gets an imaginary automatic rifle and starts shooting all of his teammates, who then fall to the floor as though they've been shot.
Talking of scoring, if you scored with Nif...
We're still talking about football, aren't we?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
But if you was to score with Nif, what would your celebration be?
Very good question. If I was to score with Nif, I think what I would do I would pretend I was on like a Hawaii 5-0 style boat, and go around in a circle very, very quickly.
Interesting.
Wicked.
All right, I'm going to leave that with.
Thanks.
Listeners.
Thanks, caller B.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you. We go to caller C. Caller C.
Am I caller C?
Now, I think this is where the new system becomes slightly complicated. I don't know whether we're allowed to break protocol. We're probably not. Okay, yes, you're caller C. By coincidence, caller C, you are the Lordi correspondent.
That would be correct, sir.
Are you around all day? For the rest of the show, I mean.
I will be around with the exception of about a quarter of an hour at 4:10, because I have to go into hospital again.
What? Hang on a second. First of all, I've got to do the maths there. So from 4:10 until 4:25.
Approx, yeah.
What were you, may I ask, what you'll be doing in hospital for 15 minutes?
I'm getting a revision on my knee, which was operated.
Okay, yes, of course. Okay. Chris, have you explained to Caller C what might be happening? You have. So you know, Caller C, that your favourite group, Lordi, will be coming on this show on the telephone.
I have indeed been informed of that.
This has literally happened 8 minutes ago. Chris has informed me. Is it definitely happening, Chris, or is Alexandra going to stitch us up again? Because I'm not in that... I did those questions in the Independent. I'm not on the notice board yet, which she's in charge of. Is it definitely happening? It seems to be definitely happening. And do we have a time? Not yet. Oh, we have to confirm it. Oh, dear. Oh, say yes to her. I told you to say yes to her when you asked me, you muppet. Well, Caller C, basically, would you be able to interview them for us?
I would indeed.
Would you want to interview them for us?
Oh, yes.
That'll do. All right, listen, we'll give you a call later on when we know exactly what time it's happening and whatever, and you can do the interview if you want.
Superb, my friend.
Excellent
You've made
stuff.
a very happy me.
Well, good, and I hope your knee is all sorted out very soon. There we go. Making dreams come true here. I need to... So, yes, what we've said there in a rather awkward, clumsy way is that Lordi, the Eurovision winners, will be on this show at some point. We literally found out at 3:04 when the wonderful Alexandra gave us the call to say, yes, would you like Lordi? And we said yes. So I am slightly out of it. I'm feeling a little bit... Feeling a bit stoned, I believe the kids would call it. I'm not stoned before you call the authorities, but I'm feeling a little bit out of it. Caller D.
Hi, Ian.
Hi.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. No, I'm not. I've got an upset stomach.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, I was listening to that. What's cool? Do you know on Sunday you're talking about Eagle? When's he going to come in?
Oh, Eagle's coming in the next couple of weeks or so. Probably on a weekday show as opposed to a Sunday.
Do you know this thing about, are they going to keep it this way? And then some people might get a bit annoyed, that they're just doing lessons and they're not calling people by their names.
Sorry, I'm confused. You've confused me with all the banging.
Wouldn't people say that, that they want them to call them by their names rather than a letter or a number?
Well, I prefer the number system. I think the letters is taking it a little bit too far. But, we had great success yesterday. Very, very successful. You'd rather, go back to what? The old-fashioned names and numbers?
No, I don't mind, really, either way.
It's what they do on BBC London is names and numbers. We don't want to be the same as those losers, do we?
No.
No. Caller D, thank you for your call.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I'll see you. OK, now we're flying blind into the tunnel. It's time to get the latest LBC... I know exactly who it is, because she told me something earlier on. I won't say it on the radio, Joanne. Your secret is safe with me, but...
Thank God.
You should have. You should have.
I know. Never mind.
Travel news!
In Swiss Cottage, the A41...
E, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, caller E.
How are you?
Yeah, well, I'm not... I don't want to keep whinging about being ill, but I really feel... crap, excuse my French.
Have you had any lemonade? That makes you feel a bit better.
Flat lemonade?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
That would make you feel better.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Send Agent Chris down to the shop.
No, he's busy, bless him, sitting down and stuff.
Answering the phone.
Yeah. Never mind. We'll
It's
get
a hard
through.
life.
No, it's not. It's easy, really.
I know, yes, true.
Yeah.
Yes. I just wanted to say hello, really. I listen to you every day, and I just think you've got such a lovely voice.
Hey, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I feel that I've let everybody down slightly because I have no topics or anything to give. I've all. Let's pick a topic. Hang on. You know, sun-dried tomatoes.
Yeah.
Do they really sun-dry them, or is there a modern technique for doing that?
No, I think they do.
Okay.
They just dry them. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's all we've got for today.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it. That's all we've got for today.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rubber show today, but I don't mind that. I tell you why I don't mind it. On Friday, I'm trying. Well, I'm going to say this on the radio, and then therefore, we can sort it out. I may bunk off 15 minutes early on Friday.
I think you deserve it. You do such a long show, and you work on a Sunday.
Thank you. This is it. This is my plan.
I mean, you're overworked and underpaid.
One of my heroes, and I don't want to say who it is because a lot of people will jump on the bandwagon, but one of my heroes is playing a very rare gig in London somewhere on Friday.
Uh-huh.
At 7 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
So I would need to leave 15 minutes early to go and see him and his big paper mache head.
You should have said that your tummy was really bad on Friday. And then you see, that's what you should have
Could have
done.
pulled a whole sickie.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you could have had Thursday off as well.
Could have got Charlie Wolf to fill in, everyone would have been happy.
No, I wouldn't be.
Okay, well, you sound like you're falling in love with me.
Yes, I am.
I'm just going to press that button there. OK, 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. Call F, you're on the line.
Yeah, I'm F, I think. Yesterday I was getting confused with the numbers, but I have to say I thought it worked at the end of the day.
I thought it was better, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'd had a heavy weekend. I went to Amsterdam for the weekend. I wasn't quite...
Oh, dear.
I just didn't understand. And then today when you talk about letters, but I've suddenly had a brainstorm. Why not just call the people callers? Why not just call us, caller, I've got another caller on the line, rather than a letter or a number?
Oh, that's a bit cold, isn't it?
It's no different to a number or a letter, is it?
Well, of course it's different. At least a number or a letter gives you some form of identification and some form of order. If it's just, here's a caller, supposing, later on in the show, let's say caller R wants to disagree with your point. How are they going to refer to you if they say, that bloke who had that gay voice that phoned up at 20 past 3? They can't. They need to say caller F.
Yeah, but nobody's going to remember what I'm saying, because I don't make any interesting points, do I?
Huh?
Really?
No. Well, that's true.
But sun-dried tomatoes, that is interesting. Wouldn't they be breaking the Trade Descriptions Act if they said sun-dried and it wasn't?
EU laws, isn't it?
EU.
But so where is there? Is there is like a farmer then that's got a big, sort of wall that he just rests all these tomatoes on?
I think they're called greenhouses, aren't they? I'm sure in Cornwall we have greenhouses.
No, you don't. In Cornwall you have the Eden Project.
Ah, we do. Have you been?
No, I haven't. I don't want to go... Oh, I know what. Let's go away for a weekend. Where? To, a really big greenhouse in Cornwall. Nah, I'm all right, cheers. I'm fine. But, thanks for asking, but no, you can stick that.
It's really interesting.
What happens in the Eden Project, then?
Right, what they do is they show you different things about plant life and why it's so important to us.
Wow. Brilliant.
And they sell pasties there. You can get a pasty there.
They have concerts there as well, don't they?
Yeah, they do, actually. So I've not been to one. My brother went. He said, because I live up here now, but my brother went, and he said it was really good.
Who did he see there? The Who? Brian Wilson?
No. It was an African band. They were doing. You know when everyone was complaining because they had, was it Live Aid or something?
The Live Aid. They were upset that there weren't apparently enough black acts in the
they were
lineup.
all in Cornwall.
So they shoved them all down in Cornwall. That was fine, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. My brother said they were really good because we both like African music. He thought it was excellent.
I went to the real Live Aid.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yes, and it was all right.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Live 8? What is going on?
Yeah, no, that's boring.
It is boring.
You need someone more interesting. I'm sorry. I'll ring up at some other time.
All right, F, thank you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
What a lovely fella. I feel that this is the way the show is. This is the last time I mention it for 20 minutes. I feel like... Really, it's just hit me, man. Who else has got a stomach bug? And did you get it from Chris, as I did? How do I get it from Chris? Because we weren't French kissing yesterday. There was no intense physical contact. You've got what tablets are they? Are they Anodin Extra? You can't take aspirin for stomach because it just comes straight back out, doesn't it? Does it? Let me have a look at the packet. G?
110. Hello, 110 if...
What?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, Ian.
Can I take Anodin Extra if I have an upset stomach?
Hello?
Yes, we'll try again, G.
Yeah, hello, Ian.
Oh, well, no, have you not got the box, Chris?
No, that's all I got.
So you've just got the silver foil?
Yeah. Hello?
G, if I take Anodin Extra...
Yeah.
Will that do my upset stomach any good?
Not at all.
And...
well, hey, let me tell you something first, Ian.
Yes, when did you get medically qualified? What year?
Actually, I was studying with Dr. Marcus, actually.
Oh, there we go, then. Don't cry.
Ian, honestly, the only reason I'm calling is just to say, you scored a brilliant goal yesterday, actually.
Oh, what?
I like the way you play, Ian. Honestly, I want to play against Paraguay.
Peter Crouch is blonde. I've never seen the fella.
No, honestly, Ian, are you playing against Paraguay or not?
Listen, I'm going to punch you one in a minute. Peter Crouch is blonde. I'm not blonde.
You look like him, Ian, honestly. I was laughing yesterday when I saw him. You look clearly like him.
And you're laughing now, remembering it, aren't you?
Yes.
You're a lunatic. Well...
Okay, Ian.
Okay.
Have a nice day, mate.
I'm not going to now.
Bye-bye. 30p.
I don't look like Peter Crouch. A lot of people have said this. I never really thought anything of it. But I saw the fella on Sky Sports, Sky News 1. Didn't watch the England game last night. Didn't watch it. Was it last night it was on? Or was it Monday? Anyway, I didn't watch it. I don't look anything like him, I don't think. I could be wrong. Caller H, you're on the air. Oh, God. So slow today.
Am I Caller H?
Yes, you are.
Archie.
Caller H?
Yeah.
Yes, H. We're going by letters today instead of names.
Yeah, and you got me confused.
No. Not as confused as I am, H. Some girls called... he's gone.
You was talking about your loose bowels.
Yes.
I think you'll find most any analgesic...
Analgesic?
Analgesic.
Analgesic?
Yeah.
Does that mean Anodin Extra?
I'll be better. They will bind you up.
Is there a time delay? Is he calling from Australia? Does that... that'll bind me up. I haven't heard that phrase for ages. That'll bind you up. But Anodin Extra won't bind me up, will it?
I think so.
Will it?
Well, but if you could get any stronger one, I think you'll find out.
Yeah, I don't work in a chemist's.
Well, I'll send someone out to get them.
Everyone seems to think
have you got any in your first aid box?
No, I don't think they have. They just have bandages.
Sort of.
It's not a joke.
No, well, that's my advice anyway. That's the only thing I know.
Well,
I know that works because of you.
Don't tell me.
It does exactly the same to me.
Oh dear.
So.
But you're all right now.
Yeah.
Good. Good. It's all working well.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, well, keep hold of it while you can.
Yeah, right you are, yeah. Thank you very much.
Cheers, H. Have a good afternoon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So, caller I.
Yeah, hi, Ian.
Hi there. Now, we have to go to a break in 15 seconds.
Yeah. All right. Okay, listen, if you need to wash, you need to let Chris get his hands washed before he prepares his tea. That's how he got the bug.
Before he prepares his what?
When he gets the tea for you, right?
Yes.
If he goes to the loo, he needs to wash his hands.
No, Mr. Hooker made me tea today.
Right, so they must have, shared the same spoon.
OK, we're taking letters instead of names and place locations. We did numbers yesterday. I was against it. It was a success, a raging success. Mr. Lloyd is very pleased. Probably, I would imagine, definitely by the beginning of July, there will be some changes to the way this station is run. And the way we take calls live on air. Not just this show, all of the shows. But we're tinkering with the formula slightly, just to see if it works better. So today, if you call in, you'll be assigned a letter. That is yours. A lot of people get very stroppy about it. Anissa has emailed in, who is used to be my Darren Brown correspondent. Iain, I didn't think you were so nasty. Giving callers names and numbers depersonalises them, making them less important than yourself, and that's not fair. Whoa, I'll stop you there. Without being arrogant and egocentric, I'm probably the most important person on this show, aren't I? No disrespect to you, but the show would... no, so Anissa, you're wrong. I am more important than the callers. Plus, what happens after caller Z? We have a cunning plan around that. By the way, Iain, your show is getting very boring nowadays. What? I've been listening since your night show, which was brilliant. Well, we still do a night show, Sunday nights at 10. Well, maybe one day we'll have no presenter. That's the plan. OK, caller J, you're on the line.
Hello, Iain.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Iain, it's Robin Banstead.
No, it's not. It's Jay.
It's Jay.
Thank you. No names. No names, please.
OK, sorry, Iain. I never listen to the show ever, so great improvement the last few days.
What?
Vast improvement over the last few weeks, and I've just sussed out how you can sort your lack of lemonade problem.
OK.
You haven't done word on the street for weeks.
Hang on a second. I've spotted that. Let me just hold up your thin story here and poke holes through it. You haven't listened to the show before, but it's been really good the last couple of days.
No, I never listened to the show.
But how do you know that we haven't done word on the street for weeks? And how do you know what the word on the street is?
And you need to slap Agent Chris's little legs, because he didn't give me a letter or a number or anything. He just says, you're on in a minute when I phone you back.
Agent Chris, 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 Agent Chris is one word on the street. How do you know that we used to do that?
Because I never listen.
My mind is being blown, and luckily for you, I'm on the back foot here. Otherwise, I would
get Agent Chris to pop down to the shop on the corner, do one word on the street, and then pick you up some lemonade.
Chris, you up for that? Okay. He said yes. What a muppet! Oh, bless him. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
There you go.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Yes.
Bye.
Oh, you're really going now. I was thinking, if I were at home listening to this, would I stay listening to this? No, probably not. Kay!
Hello there.
Hello, Kay.
How are you doing, Iain?
Comme ci, comme ça, c'est la vie, monsieur.
Ah, mais bien.
C'est bon.
Okay, your stomach, tell me about it. How long have you been feeling ill?
Since about yesterday evening when I was driving home, and I very nearly had an incident, which was unexpected. And then since then it's been a little bit dicky, and then just in the last hour it's kind of got a bit worse again.
And have you been vomiting?
No, sir, there've been no vomiting.
And how's your appetite?
I had a healthy lunch.
Yeah, so you're eating properly.
Yes.
Your stomach feels a little bit upset.
Yes.
So you're basically feeling sick, but you're not actually being...
Well, no, but I'm without being too descriptive, I'm using the lavatory.
Okay. Right. Is there a possibility you've given yourself food poisoning?
No.
No, you haven't eaten anything dodgy, like dodgy prawns or anything?
I don't eat meat or fish.
You don't eat meat or fish?
Or meat.
Well, fish is technically meat.
Thank you. Yes, good. I'm glad you're saying that. A lot of people don't think it is.
Isn't it I'm a vegetarian, but I eat chicken and fish.
Yes, those losers.
Fish grows on trees like bananas, yes?
Yes.
Similar shape.
Are you a doctor, sir?
I am, sir. I'm doctor of chiropractic, and I'm about to give you...
Whoa. You're a chiropractic killer?
No, a doctor of chiropractic.
But that means you're not a real doctor.
Beg your pardon, sir?
It means you're a click-back doctor.
No.
Well, what's a doctor of chiropractic, sir?
Well, okay. I have to know all the diseases of the body, and I have to be able to tell you, I'm sorry, you have this kind of complaint, I can't help you.
But you don't know it as well as a real doctor.
Well, we know different things.
Yes.
You come in and...
They know medicine, you know spines.
Well,
Yes.
Spines and brains, really.
Spines and brains, but not,
It's kind of like... Okay,
Tums.
your car, you take it in for a service, correct?
Oh, dear, now, okay, yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. And if you don't take it into the service, do you expect it to keep going forever?
Well, it didn't have a service for 10 years.
Well done. And your body probably hasn't had a service for 30?
Well, it depends what you mean by service.
Staying away from lavatorial humour.
Yes.
When was the last time you had a general overhaul of your function? Because if you're getting ill,
yeah.
it's not the fault that you haven't taken enough anodine extra.
Right.
It's the fault that you haven't looked after your body.
I drink a lot of water.
Brilliant.
Thanks.
Do you take much exercise?
Yeah, I was at the gym today.
Okay. So
I lead a very healthy life. I go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week. I drink, well, how much is in this bottle of water? I drink 1.5 litres approximately of water a day. I don't drink.
That's almost where you should be, but
I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't take mind-altering substances, apart from caffeine and heroin. I'm joking. And, I live, it's kind of healthy.
But, okay, so where is this thing? Because I don't get ill. I mean, the last time I was ill was, crikey, ages and ages ago.
I don't believe you.
Haven't had a day off sick in 10 years.
That's different from not being ill.
Okay, apart from the self-inflicted headaches.
Yes. I'm confused, but this man is scaring me.
Yeah, okay. You have gotten ill, and you're asking an awful lot of anodine. What anodine does is it stops inflammation.
Right, no, listen, I've not taken the anodine. I wanted to know whether it was any point in me taking it or not.
Oh, God, no, please don't take it. Please don't.
Okay.
Anodine is, stepping away from the jargon for a minute, but it stops you making mucus in your stomach, so you lose the acid protection in your stomach.
Will it stop me sitting on the toilet for 25 minutes?
No.
Well, then, it's fine, I won't take it.
You need Imodium.
Well then. My doctor told me off for taking Imodium, saying if there's something in there that wants to get out, you should let it out.
Yeah, that's true. But if you can't let it out without interfering with...
Jesus, we just talking about my loose bowels for 10 minutes? Is that what we've done?
Well, it's a normal function. Being ill is part of your body's cycle
it's part of my
healing
life.
Itself.
Yes.
Everybody has been ill at one stage or another.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's a valid topic for discussion. Well, much better than Big Brother.
Yes, that's true. But even I can realise it's actually quite dull. Elle, you're on the radio.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, I'd like to talk about music.
Okay, Elle, away you go.
Yes. Well,
have you had this stomach bug that's going around?
No.
Oh, it's really unpleasant.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. We've got, talk about music, we've got Lordi coming on the line later on.
Who?
Lordi.
Who's that?
Hard Rock Hallelujah.
Oh, well, that's just what I wanted to talk about.
They won the Eurovision. They're the death metal band from Finland.
Oh, dear. Well, I mean, they should stay in Finland.
Racist.
No, there's nothing racist about that.
So they should stay in their own country?
Well, we've got enough rock in this country, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Did you know that listening to rock music frequently causes all the muscles in the body to go weak? And did you know, this has implications. Because normally it takes between 40 and 45 pounds to overcome the deltoid muscle in an adult male. That deltoid muscle is located in the shoulder. And it causes the arm to go up. So, but if a person's been listening to rock music, only takes about between 10 and 15 pounds to overcome somebody. So supposing somebody's been out drinking and listening to rock music, that could have dangerous implications. So, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So the whole point of exercise is to make the muscles strong. If you listen to rock music, that's counteractive because it makes you weak. Not only that, But Dr. John Diamond said that you have switched thinking if you listen to rock music, because what happens that in rock music it's a weak, strong sequence. Whereas in a waltz you have a strong, weak sequence. You have... You have like da 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 dun 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 dun. That's a waltz. Da 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 dun 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 dun. Absolutely, it's crazy, that rock music. So the waltz kind of music, the strong, weak sequence is in sync with the body's heartbeat and the rhythm of the body. But the rock music is not in sync. So what happens? There's two cerebral hemispheres in the brain, which are in symmetry. But when you play rock music, and when people listen extensively to rock music, what happens is that the thinking becomes switched. So people perceive... So the whole body is thrown into a state of alarm. And the body can no longer distinguish between right and wrong. So you well, that's drivel. So the body thinks that which is right is wrong, and that which is wrong is right. So it's choosing that which is destructive over good things. Not only that. Not only that, but the fast rhythm of the music, it excites chemicals into the bloodstream, which excite the organism. So it gives you a kick, it gives you a high. So when people are not listening to the rock music, they feel an emptiness.
Elle, thanks very much for that. Time to get the latest now. I've not got a clue. The latest on the roads and the trains from the LBC Travel Centre and Joanne Webb.
The problems continuing in Swiss Cottage, the north...
In response to caller Elle, says Denzel on the email... who said that listening to rock music made the muscles weak, I would have to disagree and suggest that listening to it can substantially strengthen your muscles and improve their stamina from all the exercise you are doing dancing to it. Chris, have you had a thought? When we get Lordi on, I think they're coming on after 5, could we get caller L to speak to Lordi about rock music? That might be quite good fun. Can we do that? That would be very good fun. Caller L having a go at Lordi, the death metal rock stars from Finland. Check with them, make sure they'd be all right for that, and explain the situation. And, oh, that's got to be worth buying a brand new blank cassette and putting it in the tape player and recording it, isn't it? Podcast, I mean. Caller M, you're on.
Oh, caller M.
For mother.
Yeah.
Not N.
Yeah, M for mother.
N for mother, not M for Nicholas.
Norman.
Stanley Fletcher.
Okay.
Okay.
I quite liked being caller 36.
Ah, well, yeah, okay. Listen, I'll let you know a secret. I suspect the number system is the one that they'll go with, but Mr. Lloyd wants to try a little bit of everything.
Am I allowed to keep that number 36?
No.
It changes every time.
Changes every time, yes. Yeah, no, you can't be possessive over your number.
Oh, that's a shame, because I liked it.
Well, these things happen, you know, and you have to make the most of it, really.
Yeah. I'm sorry I put the phone down on you yesterday. I didn't mean to. I thought you'd finished with me, but you hadn't.
What? We were
talking about a dream I had about you.
Oh, the train thing?
Yeah, and I put the phone down and I didn't realise you were still talking to me.
Oh, that was in the middle of a conversation, wasn't it?
I'm very sorry. Very, very, very sorry.
Very odd.
What, the dream?
Do you want to hear? I've had two emails.
Okay.
Two of the best complaints. Let's read this one out first. This is a brilliant one. It's got this the other day. It's from Eileen French. It's quite long. Have you got a minute?
Yes.
Okay, it's quite long, but it's good. Dear Iain, I am sorry I have to complain again. I said I would not listen, but I actually did the other day, as where I am working, the station is set on LBC and I cannot change it. I do not like to complain, but she's complained before, but feel it is justified as there are issues needing to be addressed. 1. There are not many talk shows on the radio. Most is music, and sometimes it is nice to have talk radio. 2, I have listened to your shows, and most of them seem to be appalling. I hate to sound rude and do not wish to cause any upset, but we used to have better format with interesting topics. I am not saying that some of the listeners calling in with music and waffle is not funny, as it sometimes makes me laugh, but there could be a structure. And then she gives me an example of the structure.
Eileen French.
Eileen French gives...
I think I know her.
Hey, do you? Yeah. Well, here's an example of her example of structure. Some topics, and then an hour of your waffle. It worked the other week on Tuesday, when you had a guest call in and had interesting topics and a good show. But lately we have a show where anyone can call in. You are very rude to people. And yesterday we had a stupid number thing. Most of the show was spent, hello 31, hello 22, you're on the wireless. People saying stupid stuff, and this is a waste of airtime.
Was she talking about your proper show that you did?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It is school child's radio. A little bit of fun is okay, but you go overboard and it is letting LBC down. Now here's where it gets good. Please, for the good of the country and good of LBC, can you have a better radio programme? I understand you have a slot where people are at work or on their way home, but a better show is needed. Have some fun included, but have 1 or 2 topics of the day for discussion. Often, oh God, it goes on for ages. I'm only halfway through it, sorry. Often, you are calling people prat. Yes, maybe this is the truth, as some are, but it's not good listening, and we are not educating all people. Your show seriously needs adapting, or if you cannot adapt, it should be axed. I think you should be happier on Talk Sport, as you seem to mention this station far too much. You need to concentrate more on your own show. One of your this is my favourite bit. We're nearly there. There's 3 more paragraphs. One of your shows, you had radio walkie-talkie, and your knob jockey stroke presenter Chris, pretending to be Nick Ferrari to Iain, was stupid. I just said the phrase knob jockey on the radio. Can we dump that? I do not enjoy saying this, as I do not wish to upset you, but the shows lately are poor, and the format on LBC needs changing. Better shows, less messing about. Often we have periods of silence on LBC, Iain Lee Show, and then stupidity. No decent topics. When I was at school, we had a more professional radio show that was run by students. And you are supposed to be a professional. Come on, Iain, you can do much better.
Oh. I thought she was going to say, come on, Iain, sing with me, then.
Come on, Iain, sing with me! No, I've got another one. Maybe I'll read the other one later on. She's got some good points there. I could do better.
You know.
But I'm upset you call my producer, A, you call him a presenter, and B, a knob jockey.
Yeah,
neither of those phrases apply.
But I don't think you call people prat. Anyway, you call people idiot.
No, I call people idiot. There was a guy yesterday who called me an effing
I know.
prat.
Well, I didn't hear it, and I was online and I didn't hear it.
Oh, maybe they've worked out how to siphon that off. That's a shame, because it was very funny. Yeah. But the show is rubbish today, but I'm pleading sick.
Well, I think it'll get better.
No, it won't. We've got a good MP3 for today.
Oh, when are you doing that? Normal time?
But normal time, it's a collaboration between Guy Magic Fingers, Chunky Cold Medina, and Eduardo.
What, they all got together?
They all got together and they recorded a birthday song for Edwina.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Lucky Edwina.
You sound a little bit jealous, Em.
I'm very jealous of Edwina, yeah.
Yeah, not we are.
Can't help it.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
Lovely.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Where's Caller N gone to? Caller N's... Hello, Caller N.
Here.
Yes?
Caller N, I'm here.
Yes?
Hi, Iain. Pepto-Bismol.
Yes?
For your stomach.
That will help, will it?
It will help a wonder.
Is that like Andrew's liver salts?
I'm not too sure what Andrew's liver salts are, but the Pepto-Bismol, it comes in a white, it's pink-coloured liquid in a container.
I tell you the last time I was very, very poorly with an upset stomach, so poorly that I had to be within 100 yards of a toilet. That's how bad it was.
That's terrible, that is.
I had the stuff that you get from Boots, and it just completely binds you over. And you don't go to the toilet for 3 days. Jeez. Well, I tell you what, Em,
it can't be good.
No, it can't be good for you.
RAC Patrolman Nick Samuels.
Hiya.
I feel I'm going to move the whole topic of conversation on from my...
Yes, okay, fair enough. We spoke about your...
Yes.
Bowel movement.
Yes.
So how have you been otherwise?
Fine, can't complain. Busy. I was doing the voiceover today for a documentary, very loose use of the term, that's going to be shown...
for loose women.
No. Well, kind of. For the Discovery Channel, about gadgets presented by they're termed as Japanese schoolgirls. They're not, they're women in their 20s. But so I've spent 2 hours this morning sitting in a room looking at,
Paper.
Paper, yes. Something along the lines of
That's
it.
like a prison sentence, I think, isn't it?
It kind of is, except you get paid.
You get paid, yes. I was just going to say that. Probably
Yes.
a lot more than what you get paid in prison as well.
They do get paid in prison, don't they? This is an odd thing. They get like £3 a week or something.
I know, but I know someone who come out of prison and all he got was his bus fare home, £1.20.
The bus fare home.
Yeah, bus fare home.
What jobs do they do? Do they actually make sacks and number plates?
No, I'll tell you what my friends made. They made motorway road signs.
Oh, that's not bad going.
No, so all them reflective signs tell you to turn left at this junction, da-da-da-da-da. That's what they make in the prison.
And say hello to O.
Hello, O.
Hello. Hello, is that Ian?
Yes, this is me. I'm Ian, and this is my good friend N.
Hello, O.
Oh, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I was just ringing. I think I'm a bit too late. He says he doesn't want any more advice. I just went to tell him about his tummy, what he can do.
Well, I've already told him. I've told him to get Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, but I think that sometimes can have a bit of a side effect. It's a bit strong.
What side effect? Can't drive?
With some people. Can I have a word with Ian?
Ian, are you there?
Yeah.
No, I'm just covering for Ian for 5 minutes. He's just had to pop off somewhere.
Oh, I see.
Obviously because of the,
Yeah. I had a bad experience with that thing, but it may not...
What, Pepto-Bismol?
I did there, yes, yeah.
A bad experience with Pepto-Bismol?
Yes, I did.
What happened?
Well, the funny thing is, I don't know why, but it's very rare maybe. It's just maybe me. But I took it once when I had a bad tummy, and it had a bad reaction. What it did was, it went straight through me and into the urine.
Oh, into your urine?
Well, I'm back now. Well, thanks.
I'm back in.
Yes, no, to me, sir. Can I just say, though, I'm sure we all know Pepto-Bismol, excellent product. One of the best products.
But you see, Ian, it
No.
is an excellent product.
Yes.
We all are excellent in their own way, but of course all our bodies differ somewhat.
All our bodies are different, and your urine is different, it would seem.
Oh, Ian, please. Can you listen to me, dear?
Yes, I'm listening, dear.
What have you got? How are you feeling now? Oh, by the way, have you got a tummy ache at the moment?
Yes.
Now, get someone to make you a nice cup of tea.
Oh, Chris, there we go.
And don't take any aspirin because it's an irritant to the stomach.
Yes.
Ian.
Yes.
Take a paracetamol and a cup of tea at the moment.
Is Anadin Extra, is that paracetamol or is that aspirin?
Oh, no aspirin.
Paracetamol.
Aspirin is an irritant.
But is Anadin Extra paracetamol?
I think it's a mixture, my dear.
Yes, yeah.
I think it may...
N, shut up, you haven't got a clue.
Who, me?
No,
I wasn't talking about I was only talking about Pepto-Bismol. We were talking about prison signs.
Oh, no, Pepto-Bismol is a very, very good thing, but it's like everything else. We're all different, and we react sometimes.
Yes, and your urine's different.
Yes, obviously.
But anyway, that at the moment, Ian.
Yes.
And if there's a shop open tonight, you know, a chemist,
Yeah, I know, chemist.
and you're still not well, you know, a late night chemist.
Pop in there, shall I? OK, thank you.
No, hold on a minute.
On FM.
On DAB.
And online.
Oh, shut up now, you Toro.
OK, so, this is the thing. Taking your calls and all that, we're using letters instead of numbers that we used yesterday. So basically, call in. We don't need to know your name or where you're from. You'll be assigned a letter, and that is how it will work. We're just experimenting things with here at the station. And come July, I think LBC 97.3 really is going to be up there in the top 15, top 20 speech-based radio stations that broadcast from London. I think it's really going to be up there. So, good luck to everybody concerned. I tell you one thing I did want to mention, actually. That this has happened to me a lot recently, and I'm thinking of taking some form of action. I don't know what the action will be. I don't know how one could do something about this, whether you go up on the curb in your car. I don't know, that's illegal. But you know when you come to a zebra crossing, I was talking to you about this the other day, Chris. You come to a zebra crossing, and there's someone standing at the zebra crossing. What that means is, as a driver, that means I slow down, I stop. I let you cross, because those are the laws of the road. I do that. The number of times I slowed down and stopped, and the person isn't waiting to cross the road. They're just standing by the zebra crossing. They're just waiting. They're just standing by the side of the road. I think, this is my plan, and I'm going to make sure I don't know who my local MP is. Anyway, that there should be a zone around the side of the zebra crossing. If you're in that zone, then you're meant to cross the road. You're wanting to cross the road. If you're outside of the zone, you can stick it up your backside. Driving home, there's zebra crossings up this road. Driving home yesterday, a couple tried to cross the road 15 yards away from a zebra crossing. But they thought because they were near a zebra crossing, then the power of the zebra crossing would still work for them, and they could just saunter across and I would stop. I made a point of speeding up, because they weren't on the zebra crossing. And the bloke got very angry and he waved his arm at me and I think he spat at me. In the car. Tough, mate. You weren't on the zebra crossing, therefore I do not need to slow down. Therefore, if I hit you, then I can get off scot-free. So that's my thing. And look, they have these zones, don't they, around cash machines now. They have these little zones that I think are a little bit odd. If there's a queue at a cash machine, you should be allowed to bunch up, because it takes up too much of the road, I think. But they have these zones, and if you stand inside this zone and you're not using the cash machine, you're second in the queue, then everyone can get a little bit hoity-toity and get a little bit funny with you. So let's have these zones on zebra crossings, shall we? Otherwise, has anyone else noticed it? Or is it just me being a grumpy, nearly 33-year-old man? I'm 33. Next week, I think. A week Friday. Sweet Lord. 0870 9090973. That's the one. Do you agree with me that we should have some sort of zone around the zebra crossing? And zebra crossings, if you're standing near it, it means you're going to cross it, all right? Really knocks me off. I must have wasted... Let me do the math. 4 or 5 minutes over the last 30 years, in total, slowing down at zebra crossings when I don't need to. 0870 9090973. Caller P is next.
I'm P.
Yes.
Should I take offence that you're calling me P?
No. Be thrilled by it.
Really? Is this one of your experiments?
It's one of the experiments by Mr. Lloyd, yes. We have no names today, it's just letters.
Well, actually, the last time... The last time I telephoned, when you weren't using letters or numbers...
What's that noise?
Oh, I'm just reversing, and I think I've just hit a motorcycle.
Well, is there anyone on it?
No, it's parked.
Stuff it then!
One of those old men motorcycles, that's very low and I think very expensive.
So you have a girly motion sensor that tells you when you're about to hit motorcycles?
Well, I bought the car and it had in it, and it's actually quite good.
I had one. When I had a big Audi, in the old days when I was wealthy, I had one of those, and it does make a difference. But girls can't, this is scientific fact, isn't it? This isn't sexism. Girls can't, parallel park.
Oh, no, I can. I'm brilliant at it. I can park in the minuscule space where literally there is less than a centimetre between me and the bumper in front and the bumper behind.
I have two things to cite in argument, my honour. Firstly, you've just hit a motorcycle. Secondly...
I just touched it. I didn't hit it.
Secondly, you have an alarm that tells you when you're about to hit a motorcycle, and you still ignore it. So, I stand by my point. Next!
Are you saying goodbye to me?
No, I'm pretending we're in court, because that's what they do, isn't it?
Okay. No, because last time I called, you called me a silly cow, so you don't just tell people they're fools, you call them silly cows as well. But one doesn't take offence, because you're Iain Lee, and sometimes you have sense of humour failures, and you call people silly cows, but we don't take it, sort of personally.
Well, you should take it personally, because I wouldn't have said it unless I meant it.
Oh, does that mean I should never speak to you again and be offended?
No, it means you're...
Lie on my chaise with my hand on my forehead and be offended.
Have you got a chaise?
I have.
Really?
Yes, a Victorian one.
Wow. That's very cool. You have a touch of the melancholy. No, it means you've got the cojones to come back and have a bit more, and that's good.
Well, I mean, I think a few people have, haven't they?
Some have, some don't. Some get very upset, and I hope the chap who swore at me yesterday comes back, because he was
You're a Gemini, you have sense of humour failures often, and, so you have moods when it's that time of the month. And
shut up. For example, yes. I am very moody. I'm terrible to live with.
I noticed that.
Nightmare.
I mean, I've known that for months, but that's the fun of listening to you.
Yes. You've called in for something, have you?
You need a chaise. You'd look great on a chaise.
I would love a chaise.
Having a tantrum on a chaise.
I would love a chaise. Chaise longue, Chris. It's French for long chair.
It's a reclining chair. You'd need also a dressing gown and slippers.
Yes, a silk smoking jacket and a pipe.
Yes. Then you'd look a little bit like, what's his name?
Hefner.
Exactly, Hugh Hefner, the other Gemini.
Yes.
He looks good for 80, doesn't he?
His girlfriends look good for 80, yes.
I don't think their combined age is 80, is it?
No, their combined age is about 75, I think. You just asked me how to spell bat. No, that's Bowles. Ian Bowles. That's the son of Peter Bowles, the actor from To the Manor Born. That's better. Q.
Hello, Q. How are you? Oh, no, you're Ian.
You're Q.
I'm Q. You're Ian.
I'm Ian. You're Q.
How are you? No, listen, I just cut the station yesterday. I just kind of invested in Sky and suddenly found you.
Oh, hello. So you got Sky, and you did what not many people do. You flicked through the radio stations.
Well, I wanted to see what was on it, so I had to look. And I found you, so I thought we'd have a look at you and see what you're like.
What other stations have you found? Gaydar?
Well, I've found it.
Yes.
But haven't heard it yet.
What other stations are on there? I can't think. I don't really...
You've got various London stations.
Yes.
Obviously, I can't say too much because if I give my location, then the letter situation sort of goes doink.
But we can say you're not in London.
I'm not in London.
Mysterious.
I'm slightly north from London.
Excellent stuff. Well, that's very intriguing.
Because we're not. I'm not incriminating anybody.
No.
And we can keep the letters going. I think it's a great idea.
It's not my idea. It's Mr. Lloyd's who runs the station. He's a genius. He's a
gentleman. Mr. Lloyd is a gentleman.
Yes, sir. He certainly is.
The point you made with regard to zebra crossing.
Oh, God.
Here we go. Spot on.
Yeah.
It is so easy to misconstrue situations.
Yes.
If somebody is standing there, maybe chatting or talking, the crossing is for crossing, not for
If they're standing at the side of it and they're chatting, they've activated the crossing, as far as I'm concerned.
Now, you've got an interesting one here as well. In some areas...
We've finished that, have we, now? We've moved on from zebra
Well, no,
crossing.
we can...
No, if you've made your point...
Elaborate if you want to. But...
no.
You've got in some areas what they call... puffin crossings.
Puffin troffings?
Puffin crossings.
Puffin crossings?
Crossings. Now, these are sort of pelican crossings, but they have a system whereby if somebody were to inadvertently press the button, the box at the side of the crossing, obviously the traffic is coming up like yourself or who might be going that direction, and... the lights change and you've got to stop.
You have to stop, yes.
With these puffin crossings, they work the same way as pelicans, and basically they would only be activated if a person remains in a crossing position. There's a sensor which activates the system.
That's what's going to happen in the future?
Yeah, it's already happening in some places.
No,
already.
It's not. That doesn't exist.
Does it not?
No.
Well, I think it should. But the bank thing you were talking about, it's, people queuing outside a bank, bunching up together, would that not make for little problems with security?
No.
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 But that's okay then, because they could tend to sort of string out, which is a problem.
The closer you are, the safer it is.
Right.
Give me another point. Give me another point that I'll disagree with, and I'll convince you that you're wrong. I like this.
You want to disagree with me?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I bet I can change you to agree with whatever I think.
Yeah, possibly.
Yes.
Well, you see, I was going to talk about another little problem, but we've sort of run it out with regard to your medical condition.
I feel that Peter Bowles has been laid to rest.
Very much so.
Yes.
Very much so. But there's nothing wrong with his cousin.
No.
Carpet.
No.
Carpet Bowles.
Yes.
Good person.
Yes.
But I mean, one is I do have a Catholic taste in a lot of things, and I tend to enjoy a good conversation, and I do feel that the show that this type of show is quite a good thing, quite refreshing to say the least.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of things we could disagree with. For example, parking on the pavement.
Yeah.
People parking across pavements and having to get off the curb to get past. That is wrong.
No, it's not. It's right. What's wrong with that?
Well, because your car shouldn't be parked on the pavement.
It's fine. No, what it means is there's more room on the road. It means there's more room on the road for vehicles to pass by, meaning there'll be less accidents. Obvious.
Yes, precisely.
Thank you.
But
next,
you've got your driveway.
Yeah.
And what about people?
I haven't got a driveway. I have to park on the pavement where I live.
No, park at the side. You've no driveway.
No, of course not got a driveway.
Oh, why don't we have to get you a driveway? Tell Mr. Lloyd you need a driveway.
I will ask him for one.
Tell Mr. Lloyd.
Yes.
Q says you should have a driveway.
Q, I shall pass that message on. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Lots of love. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you.
R is on the line.
I reckon Henry Kelly's looking for work. I reckon that was him trying to get his slot back.
Young Master Kelly, what's your favourite Brussels sprout?
You need a driveway, sure, that's what...
I can do one for you, sir. So, it's only slightly racist, we can get away with that.
It is, just about.
Yes.
I can't remember. Oh, that's right. There's something more annoying than people standing by the zebra crossings and not intending to cross.
Go on.
And that is the gits, and I used to do it when I was young as well, I remember.
Yeah.
Who press the pedestrian crossing thing and then just disappear.
Now, isn't that funny you say that? Because when I was thinking of mentioning this, I remember a time when I was 7 years old, walking up the Farnham Road with my mum. I pressed the button, and the lights turned to red, and I ran, and all the drivers were honking at me, and I started crying. And I've not done it since. But yes, they're little sods.
Yeah, well, they go up. I used to do it when I was young as well, I have to admit. But I used to just go past. I wasn't even intending to cross the road. I was just on that side of the road. But at that age, pressing a button that made something light up was good fun.
Well, it's like the Science Museum, isn't it? If you go to the Science Museum, it's all that is buttons that make things light up.
That's it.
Will has emailed in and said, Iain, cyclists on and I agree with this, cyclists on zebra crossings is what I hate. I never stop for them, and if they ride in front of me, I toot my horn. I agree with that. For some reason, if a cyclist rides across the zebra crossing, I think he's cheating.
But listen, my fat friend, he told me that he reckons that people speed up when he crosses the road, right? And I didn't believe him. I thought he was paranoid. And I was crossing Sydenham High Street with him the other day, and we went across a pedestrian crossing, and this lorry driver started speeding up towards him.
Well, if he's a fat friend, that's 50 points, isn't it? There is, and I don't know exactly, I've mentioned this about a year ago. Oh, no, over a year ago, maybe 15 months ago. There is a zebra crossing, I think it's in Walthamstow or Stoke Newington, where, I think it's Turkish immigrants go, and they are taught how to use zebra crossings on this. I swear to God this is true. I swear this is true. It's either Turkish or Eastern Europeans. When they emigrate over here, there is one zebra crossing where they are taught how to use zebra crossings.
But they've got zebra crossings in Turkey, surely.
No, but they don't work like they do here. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, it's 0870 9090 973. I'm sure this is true. I'm sure I did this when I used to do the weekend show. There is a zebra crossing somewhere, Walthamstow or Stoke Newington, where Eastern European immigrants learn how to use... this sounds like we're doing topics, doesn't it? I'm just... Helen behind the glass is going, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I do need someone to back me up on this. So far, we've had 0 calls backing me up. I promise this is true, but I need one of you to call in and back me up. There is a zebra crossing. It's in Walthamstow or Stoke Newington, somewhere like that, where either Turkish or Eastern European immigrants they go to this zebra crossing and they are taught how a zebra crossing works. Don't you two laugh at me, because that makes me want to cry. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. If I were James O'Brien, I'd put this out. We get loads of calls. I didn't really like the number system yesterday, but today is worse. The crazy woman who was going on about rock music being bad for your health was annoying. What made it worse is you kept calling her Elle. That's my name! Oh, her name's Elle. From Japan. The Japan. Well, hopefully, after 5 o'clock, the woman, Elle, not you, Elle, from Japan, but Elle, the caller who was saying that rock makes you limp, will be arguing with Lordi. Come on! That's going to happen on the show today, if we can manage to get hold of Lordi. We'll try that later on. That's going to be good. That's right. Oh, yeah, you're Eurovision winners on the show. Oh, yeah. It's like having ABBA on the show, but it's Lordi. And we're going to have the caller Elle, who some of you may have heard before, arguing with them. That sounds, to me, brilliant radio. Whatever you think about the first hour and a half, that bit's going to be good news. We are using the letter system today. Excuse me 1 second. I haven't done that for a while. We should pre-record that. Just drop it in whenever. Makes things easier for me. We're using letters instead of numbers. I've perked up a bit, but I think it'll only last 5 or 6 minutes. So let's make the most of it. Let's dive straight in and go to call S.
I'm glad I caught you on your perky side.
You've got my perky side, sir.
I actually spotted a fundamental flaw in the letters for names scan system.
It's not a scam. It's not a scam.
No, sorry.
I know where you're going to go with it, and I know.
I know. But it's already kind of. I think you've already pointed it out, because we would have had J and B and D and G and K and L.
Right.
These are all names of people.
No, yes. Well, no, that's a bit silly. Don't you think?
Yes.
Okay, next point.
And the lottery numbers that were given out yesterday, I played them for tonight and for Saturday, so...
What lottery numbers that were giving out yesterday?
Some chap called up and asked you for lottery numbers.
Oh, well, now listen, I want ins on this. I gave out the numbers that are going to win.
Did you write them down, though, Ian? Did you write them down?
I don't listen to the drivel that comes out of my mouth.
No, actually, it's recorded, so you'd probably be able to get them anyway.
Podcast, isn't it?
Yes.
Podcast it up.
Damn, I shouldn't have said this until tomorrow.
Now everyone's going to do it.
Everyone's going to play them.
And more fool you. Oh, you're going to do it. Oh, no, those numbers are for Saturday's lottery.
Well, I played them for Saturday as well.
Oh, good boy. Let me know. Obviously, I don't want anything, but let me know how well I do. I never do the lottery. I haven't done it for years.
Neither do I, to be honest with you. It's just. I had a pen in my hand. You read out 6 numbers. I thought, and I was outside a shop. I went and played it for Wednesday and Saturday.
Wow, it could be. Well, that's fate. That's how these things happen sometimes.
Absolutely. But now I should have waited till tomorrow, really, to say the story, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should have done.
I should have done.
Hang on a minute. There's some emails coming in. Do you want to hear them, S?
Go on then.
Oh, Ian, there is a zebra crossing in Peckham. There are a few Polish blokes waiting for the lights to change so they can wash your car window. No, please tell Call L to shut up. No. Monsieur, instead of rambling on like an old bat on Monday, I should have gone straight to the point and let you know I brought you back from the Belgium some tasty sweets and a bit of art for your wall.
Excellent. To change the subject completely, I remember a few weeks ago you were talking about a car wash where you can have your car washed by Polish girls in bikinis.
Oh, yes, yes.
Where is this, please?
It's in the car park of any good supermarket.
It's not usually Polish girls in bikinis.
Oh, it's Polish men in bikini.
Polish
do you know about this zebra crossing somewhere in London where they train immigrants how to use zebra crossings?
I wouldn't think they would use a real zebra crossing on a real road, would they?
It's not an authorised, sanctioned government training scheme. It's just their mates and relatives say, "Okay, you'll go and..." I don't know what accent that is. It's probably really offensive. I'm sorry. "Okay, you'll come and use the zebra crossing. We show you how you cross the road, and the cars will stop like a miracle for you. Good boys."
That's Greek.
Yes, yes. Maybe it is. Anything else, sir?
I was going to touch on some blushed tomatoes. It's very hard to find, the fully sun-dried tomatoes. Now it's sun-blushed tomatoes. Obviously, it's less time and less cost involved in that.
But you get sun-dried. I've never seen.
Well, you do. You get them completely dry.
Yes.
But
they don't. How come they taste so sweet?
I don't know. I guess when they dry, the water is evaporated. Therefore, the tomato becomes concentrated. The natural sugar becomes concentrated and tastes a little bit sweeter than usual.
It sounds.
But I tell you, don't eat too many because you will have problems with your bowels.
What? Now, will they bind me over?
I think basically it works the same as prunes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Any dried fruit.
Wow, S, thank you very much for that. T is on the line.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, zebra crossings.
Yes.
No one knows how to use them at all, do they?
I do.
Because no one's allowed to just walk out on a zebra crossing.
No, you don't. Just by putting your foot on the zebra crossing does not mean that the cars have to stop for you.
You've got to give reasonable notice to a car approaching a zebra crossing.
Of course you have.
And you just don't see it.
No. But do you agree with me? The idiots that stand near the zebra crossing, therefore causing me and other decent drivers, of which there are one or two still around, to stop out of respect and of human life and the highway code, and then they don't want to cross the road. They're just standing there waiting.
I know, typical.
You can't shoot them.
And it's not just. I mean, how many people just walk out wherever they are?
Oh.
I mean, I drive all around London, and people just walk out straight across the road, and you think, well, if I mounted the pavement, you'd soon have something to say.
Bramley Road, which is the street that this station is on, is the worst because there are a lot of kids. No, not just kids, adults as well, who have no respect for the laws of the road. Last night, I was driving down Bramley Road, and there was some yob on a bicycle, and he just turned around in the middle of the road. I nearly knocked him over.
Oh, don't start me on bicycles. I think they should have a minimum of some kind of insurance.
Yeah. We're just borderline talk sports here. So I think we'll just pull ourselves back.
Maybe we're doing the Iain Lee show and we just don't know it.
Maybe. You?
Hello?
Hello, you.
Hello, me. It's Adil.
No names.
Oh, sorry, me. Ian, I can't believe it. First time I've called your show.
Yeah.
You wound me up. I'm Turkish, and
Oh.
you keep saying Turkish immigrants,
Yes.
zebra crossing like we're sick or something. Man, we're about to join Europe.
Well, you've got to buck up your ideas a little bit before we let you do that.
You're wrong, okay? Wrong.
What? Wrong on what? Now, hang on a second. We can do this. Wrong on what? You're saying there is no such thing as a Turkish immigrant.
Well...
That was the first point you raised.
No, okay. Now you're going to get clever with me.
No, I'm going to get clever and I'm going to beat you. You're saying there's no such things as Turkish immigrants.
Yes.
Well, I know that's wrong. There are Turkish immigrants.
There are Turkish immigrants.
Okay.
I concede to that fact.
Thank you. I'm saying you're thick. No, I'm not saying that. I've never said that.
You can say I'm thick. No. The zebra crossing and how to use it. That was my point.
Yes. Okay. Well, so we've established there are Turkish immigrants. I'm going to do something I never normally do. I'm going to give you a second chance to put forward your point with the extra knowledge I've just given you.
I'm privileged. Thank you. Okay. Right. You are okay. There are no zebra crossings for Turkish immigrants in London where they take them and teach them how to use a zebra crossing. That does not exist there, and I'm sorry about not being that eloquent.
And in that case, if that's the case, I apologise. I did say Turkish or Eastern European.
Right, yes you did.
Thank you. 2-0.
It could be 3-0. You're going to win whatever I say.
Well, because whatever you're saying so far has been complete guff. If you say something that beats me, then you could get a point back, but I don't think it's going to happen.
You, all I wanted to do was to tell you wound me up, that's all.
Okay.
And that there are no zebra crossings where Turks are taught how to cross things.
Okay. Would you like to apologise to me? I'm going to give you that chance.
I apologise, Ian, for being wrong. However, there are no zebra crossings in London where Turks are taught how to cross.
I accept your apology. Thank you for your call.
Thank you. Cheers, Ian.
Bye-bye. Now, that was... even I'm impressed at how I turned that round. Even I'm impressed. In the end, I got him to apologise to me. That was nice. V?
Hello?
Oh, jeez! God, what? Don't do that! Oh, my left eardrum is bleeding ever so slightly. I think it's blood. Is blood yellow? V?
Hello?
Hello, V.
Hello, I was W, but now I'm V.
Yes, things change.
I know, we have to adapt and so on.
Don't we just?
My point's actually in.
Yes.
You know, taking this zebra crossing thing a stage further.
Yeah.
We're an intelligent country.
Yeah.
Why is it that at 1 o'clock in the morning, when you're in a deserted road, you stop and park for 3 minutes at a red light on an empty road?
Yes.
When these people in Europe, in Spain, and France and places like that go, hey, we'll just flash the lights yellow.
Yeah.
And if there's nothing...
And you can drive through.
Yeah, but we put speed cameras up to even make sure you don't go
V, I agree with you. We'll get your second point after a little bit of this, sir. Thank you very much. Before the break, we were speaking to V. V, you had a second point for us.
Yeah, well, it was. It's just in terms of wasting your life sat at zebra crossings and
Yes.
traffic lights. I've
Yes.
enjoyed the whole afternoon sat on the M25. I'm actually replacing Leon, your lost but not able to talk about it correspondent. He's sunning himself in Tenerife, so I'm filling in.
Really? Well, hang on. So, supposing we wanted someone to call in and not talk about Lost, it's you now, is it?
But ideally me, because I haven't got a clue, because I've just been sat on the motorway all day, so I have no idea what to talk about today on this subject.
Well,
So he's having a nice pina colada this afternoon.
he's having a what, sorry?
He's like nice pina colada.
Pina colada. Pina coladas, they're the ones with cream in, aren't they?
Yeah, he's a bit sicky that way. He does like these sort of girly drinks.
Yeah, it's a girl drink drunk, but it's a good drink. Well, so you're not a fan of Lost?
So, well, no, I've never really had a chance to watch it. I'm always on the M25, parked up, waiting for the traffic to move.
Always on the M25?
It's just forever. It's just nightmare. Absolutely. I'm just near Dartford, and where Leon is in the lakeside, and it's just horrendous today.
Well, V...
Go 2 miles.
V, listen, thank you for your call. Always a pleasure. 0870 90 90 973. Coming up, possibly shortly. Were you any closer to making the dream happen of the Lordi and Chris in Crouch End? Oh, I've got the phone number. Yeah. Did you not see the email with the phone number on? Oh, Christ. Did you not? There it is. There you go. There we go, yeah. That's the phone number. That's only been here since 3:23. Well, I thought Alex had given you the number, Chris. We're trying to get Lordi to speak to Chris and... to speak to Elle. Maybe we've called it too late. That's Elisa who has sent that in to me. Mate. Oh, it's Chris is speaking to him. Good.
W. Good afternoon, Ian. W.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Ian. I'd like to talk about a story that was featured on the 3 o'clock news.
Yes.
It's been worrying me.
Oh, dear.
It's about the horses might be frightened by World Cup flags.
All right.
And
I wasn't listening.
Might be able to help.
I wasn't listening to the 3 o'clock news as I'm kind of busy, shuffling my papers.
Preparing,
so tell me the full story, please,
Well,
W.
the story was that to people with cars with flags on, they might frighten any horses that happen to be going down the road.
Ah, of course.
And I think it's such an important thing that I think I might be able to help.
Okay, bring it on, W.
Well, I used to be a bus conductor, Ian. About 15 years I spent as a bus conductor.
Yeah.
And we reached the terminus on one occasion, and the woman came over on this horse, and she asked, could the horse have a look inside the cab, the driver's cab?
You are taking the mic.
No, I'm not.
This never happened.
It did indeed happen.
Was this in the 60s?
Yeah, and I can tell you where it happened.
Yeah,
as well.
I bet. In your mind, as you drop some LSD.
No. It happened in a place called New Addington.
Cool.
Right, what happened was, the woman came over...
hurt anybody. Bit of hash.
Go on.
My driver got out the cab.
Bit of hash.
The driver got out the cab.
Bit of hash.
Well, it was one of the old RML buses, buses, you know, open backs. Anyway, right, what happened was, driver got out the cab, and the horse came over, stuck its head inside the cab, had a look round, you see, and then she said, could the driver start the engine up? And the horse, shied away. She said, the thing is, if the horse knows what it is, then it's not frightened.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that the people with cars, if they can, stop the car and invite the horse over to have a look at their World Cup flag. Don't you think that's a good idea?
No, I don't. I think it's a ridiculous idea.
No, I mean the horse doesn't know what it is.
No, I've just cut W off there. What's a load of nonsense? Is that what... are there any horsey people out there that could... Of course they can't verify that because it's obviously absolute nonsense. Chris is on the phone to the Lordi people, so if you call up now, you'll get on the air. 0870 90 90 973. It always sounds slightly desperate when I say that, but I've got a minute to fill, and Chris won't be able to rack up a call before then. He's speaking to Lordi's people. Fingers crossed that'll work. We've got the thumbs up. And are they happy to speak to Elle? Oh, really? Oh, man. After 5 o'clock. Oh, let me take one of these. I did say. Call X, you're on the air.
Oh, hello, how are you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Excellent. I was just sitting at my desk and you wanted to fill a minute, so I thought I'd call you.
Yeah, I've got 40 seconds. Away you go.
40 seconds? I can't fill it, actually. I'm going to go. Sorry.
Oh, you bottler. Oh, well, in that case, we'll go to call Y. You're on the air. Call Y?
Hello?
Hello, call Y. You're on the air.
Oh, my God. Okay, thank you. I was just phoning about the horsey question.
Yes?
I've actually got a horse, and it's true.
What? So if you show a horse a flag, it won't be scared?
Well, no.
Call Y. Sorry, call Y. Could you wait there 1 second?
Okay.
Stay there. I just need to go to call Z. Call Z, you're on the air.
Oh, hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea?
Call Y. We'll be back to you after this.
Okay.
A second. I've got a lunatic woman on the phone called Y who seems to think that if you show a horse a flag, it'll know what it is.
Not just flags, it's true. It's true. I've got a completely nutty horse.
Yeah.
Who's scared of absolutely everything.
Yeah.
And if you give him a chance to have a look at it, he chills out and he's fine.
So, when Call W was saying that a horse put its head inside the bus to see...
I don't know if my horse would put his head inside a bus, but, yeah. It is true.
Why, I'm going to ask you a question. It's only slightly sleazy.
Okay.
Do you wear the jodhpurs and boots and hat?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and have a whip. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Hi. Why are those jodhpurs so goddamn sexy?
I don't know. I don't find them that sexy.
Oh.
Men in jodhpurs is pretty gross.
Yeah, no, because, yes, they're too tight for gentlemen to wear.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they work on women, because they are so tight.
I do have a question, though, for men that wear jodhpurs.
Yeah.
Do they have to wear one of those boxes, like what cricketers wear? So if they're jumping, things could get hurt.
I suppose they would. I've worn a box in the past, and they're not very comfortable.
No, this is what I was thinking. But I never found out because I've never actually had the guts to ask for an
I wore a box for the first few years. Well, we used to play cricket at school, and I used to hate cricket. We didn't play it very often, but when we did. And so for the first couple of years of my life, I would wear a box, but I wore it the wrong way round. If that makes sense. I didn't have it positioned. Anyway, let's go there. Well, if any men who ride horses can give us a call and let us know if they wear boxes under their jodhpurs.
Yeah, that would be really interesting.
Why? Thank you for that. We shall find out, definitely. So hang on, we did Z, X, Y, Z. So, OK, so we start the new system now. Oh, we're doing letters instead of names. It's very confusing. So the next call is call AA. Hello, call AA.
AA?
AA, that's you.
Me?
Yes.
I'm on the radio?
Yes.
Oh, bring back the Mike Mendoza.
Yeah, well, he's on TalkSport.
I know, but he should be on LBC, the greatest radio station in town.
Turn off your radio and we can discuss this properly.
Come on my radio?
You're on the radio, eh?
Yeah, the radio's off.
OK. So you'd like Mike Mendoza back on LBC. Who else would you like back on LBC?
Oh, I don't know. It's Steve Allen in not the early hours of the morning, the early hours of the morning, not the 5 o'clock.
Would you like David Prever back?
No.
Would you like Mike Stickin back?
Yes.
Would you like Tommy Boyd back?
Definitely Tommy Boyd. He's the greatest.
Would you... I agree with you. Would you...
He's the one that started all this, Triple M.
Oh, exactly. It's a total rip-off of the Human Zoo.
Oh, it's the Human Zoo.
Total rip-off of it.
Yes.
Yes. Would you like to have Charlie Wolf on this station?
I don't mind Charlie Wolf, but I'm not too keen on his accent.
A little bit of gossip here.
Yes.
Charlie Wolf has been spotted at BBC London.
BBC London?
Yeah, absolutely true.
That's the home of Vanessa Feltz.
Yes, it is.
She's all right on the radio, but when she gets on the telly... she can talk.
I recognise your voice.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who are you?
I am me. Mini-me.
I recognise your voice, AA.
AA? Yeah. What's all this AA? I'm not the AA. I'm the RAC.
Yes. OK. 0870 9090 973. Coming up at some point after the news, we don't know when, Lordi will be arguing with a Christian from Crouch End. It don't get no better than that.
Wow. Never listen to LBC again.
Well, if I click the buttons as badly as that, then you're entitled to. Chris, when I'm talking like that, when I'm saying something that's obviously just complete, bland, insignificant nonsense, I'm doing it because that means you can talk to me. I can take in the information while I'm still talking. But now I've got to stop now. We're on AB. That's why I do... That's when I see you holding that headset, that's why I start saying stuff like, oh, really now? Well, but... which is meaningless. And it means I can listen to you and take it in. So, yes, we just had AA. Let me explain... it's a brilliant system devised by Mr. Lloyd, who brought me a cup of tea earlier on, maybe slightly uncomfortable. Where possibly in July, the way this station is perceived and accessed, it's going to change quite a bit. I'm not entitled to say too much. Yesterday we experimented with, instead of having callers, names and locations, we had numbers. It was good. Much better than I thought. I was dead set against it. I thought it was a success. I give it 9.8 out of 10. Today, we're taking it a little bit further. I don't know if this is working as well or not, but we're using letters. Letters. If you call in, you're going to have a letter. What have we talked about? Well, we've talked about sun-dried and sun-blushed tomatoes. We've talked about idiots that stand by zebra crossings and don't cross. You can still call in and talk about those things. 0870 90 90 973. At some point, probably in about 30 minutes, or just under, we're going to have Eurovision winners, Lordi, on the phone. We're going to have Chris and I've got to stop calling her that. We're going to have caller L on the phone, and I can't remember what Cassidy's letter was. Like C. It's C. So let me write this down. So we can have caller L. It's Chris in Crouch End. Caller C. It's Cassidy. Talking to Lordi, the Eurovision winners. Very exciting. But if you want to take part in the whole fun that is the 3.5 hour, 3 till 6:30 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show, may I suggest you give us a call. AB has given us a call, haven't you, AB?
Who's AB?
You're AB.
Am I?
Yes.
I thought I was Mary.
No names.
Ah, well, I didn't know that, you see. I've just tuned in. I've just picked my phone up. Never mind.
No, then Chris, AB, Chris should have told you that.
Ah, well, he didn't, you see. So he'll have to go.
He will have to go.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
However, it's to talk about people who I'd like to hear back on LBC.
Oh, so you have been listening for a little bit then?
Yeah, and then I went into the kitchen and did some and it all changed.
So you have been listening for a little bit?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so you did know about the letter thing then?
No. I missed that bit out. I went into the kitchen to put the kettle on. I must have missed that bit.
No, you wouldn't have done. If you'd have heard any of the show, you would have heard that bit. So I think you're being obtuse.
Yeah, I only caught the last 10 minutes because I've been out.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But we have mentioned it in the last 10 minutes.
All right, sorry.
That's okay. No, I'm not telling you off. I'm just saying, be a little bit more alert. Okay, people you'd like to see back on LBC. Tommy Boyd.
No. David Prever.
Oh, should we all salute the Pre for old time's sakes?
Prever, yeah.
Shall we put your right hand up to your head?
I have done.
Salute the Preve. Salute the Preve.
There we go. We're saluting the Preve.
And Chris Lowry, the weatherman.
Oh!
Used to live in a beach hut.
Chris Lowry, the weatherman.
Yes. He used to live in a beach hut, bless his heart.
Where did he go? He's
on one of the hours, because I heard him briefly when I was flicking around the channels the other night.
He's on another radio station, is he?
Yeah.
Why? When did he leave? Because he used to be on Clive's show, didn't he, a lot?
Yes, he was with Clive. Clive and him were a fantastic pair together.
They were a great pair. They were a fantastic partnership.
So they were good. Clive's brilliant. Clive's just the best as far as...
Oh.
Now, the other one that I really...
It's just, you're right, we don't hear Chris... But what other stations have you heard Chris Lowry on?
I can't remember. Now, what do I normally tune into? Would it be... It would either be London or it wouldn't be Radio 4.
I don't know. Why don't you ask him? He's on the line.
He's not.
Hello?
Hello, Chris Lowry?
Hello.
Hello, Chris. What a lovely to hear your voice. Fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
I miss you so much on LBC.
Well, I am still on LBC.
Are you still on LBC? Why have I missed you then?
Well, I do, are you talking about me doing the weather?
Yes.
Well, I do weather after this show, actually, during the nightly news.
Oh, well, I'm not around at that time. I haven't got you on there. Oh, really?
And I also do regular weather on LBC News 1150.
Radio stations?
Only on LBC.
So not Radio 4 or BBC London or Talk Sport, as AB seems to think?
No, I've never been on Radio 4, and I've certainly never been on BBC London, thank you very much.
No, I know what you're saying. You've restored faith in human nature. Fantastic.
Chris, you have podcasts with Clive Bull, don't you?
I do. I do the little quiz with Clive and Bob.
Oh, right.
So if you subscribe to our podcasting service, you can listen to that as well.
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Oh, well, you should subscribe to it.
I know, I'm really I'm lagging behind in lots of stuff, but it's so nice to hear your voice.
Thank you very much.
I remember the days when you lived in that beach hut and stuff. And
yes, I burnt the beach hut down.
You did you? That's a shame.
I had to go.
That's a pity. I came down to see you and it wasn't there.
I got rid of it.
Oh, okay.
Well, Chris, thanks for that.
Nice to talk to you.
Thank you.
I'm surprised to find out you're still on the station. I didn't know you worked here.
Well, I fight very hard to stay on it.
Well, you hang on by tooth and nail, sir. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There you go, AB. Well, your dream has come true.
Thank you, Ian. You are such a sweetie. And the other one I want back is John Cushing, because I love that man's laugh. It was like a tonic.
John Cushing?
Yeah, I think he did sport.
The sports commentator?
He's still with you. He's not still with you, is he? No.
So, what sort of shows did he do?
He did the sport.
Yeah?
He used to talk about sport to was it Clive or somebody he used to talk to? I can't remember. I'm out of touch because I haven't been with the radio for a while. I've been doing other things, so I'm kind of... But he had such a wonderful laugh. Do you not know John Cushing?
John Cushing.
He was lovely. You should bottle that laugh and sell it.
I don't know if they're allowed to do that.
Really, it's such a feel-good factor laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to be careful how I say that.
No, it doesn't sound anything approaching rude. But John Cushing is on the station every Saturday afternoon.
It's a Saturday afternoon he's on, isn't it?
And he does the sports on Nick Ferris's show.
When's that on?
Nick Ferris?
Yeah.
I don't know, actually.
I don't know Nick Ferris.
No, I don't know Nick Ferris.
No, I don't know these new people.
No.
And I miss him on my regular...
Yes, these new people like Nick Ferris. Well, thanks for the call, AB.
By the way, Ian...
Yes?
A quick word. When you first came on, I have to say, I'll be honest with you, I didn't like you.
Okay.
But you've grown on me, and I think you're absolutely great.
May you be blessed.
The big red building.
Yeah.
Hello, AC. Have you seen DC? No?
No.
That's me missed out then, isn't it, really? Because I like a bit of AC, DC. Ian,
yes.
What I've got to say, mate, you've been a bit tight with the clips.
A bit tight with the clips?
Yeah, you've been a bit tight with it, mate. You've been on 2 hours, 20 minutes now. I've got no clips. Where's Lynn from Forest Gate? He's the line and all this.
All right, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you AC 5 clips of your choosing, okay?
Really?
Yes. So in reverse order, what is we'll have a top 5 according to you, and I will play them for you.
Really?
What is number 5 in the AC chart of clips?
It's got to be Busy Line, Busy Line.
You're saying you want to go back to a little while ago and the wonderful voice of the now disappeared Yasser saying...
Busy Line, Busy Line.
What you done to him?
You've just spoken over it. You just... Hang on, be quiet, here we go.
Busy Line, Busy Line.
There you go. We've done nothing to him, and you can't pin anything on me.
All right, then.
Next, number 4.
Flange.
Oh, you're going for the classics. That's at number 4. I thought that would have been a little bit higher than that. Let me just see where we've put that. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Flange. Flange.
Okay. Number 3.
It's got to be a mouthful of sausage.
Oh, we haven't had that one for ages, have we? The Mouthful of Sausage has actually got its own folder because we've got so many different versions, but this is the original.
I've got a mouthful of sausage.
There we go. You got 2 more left. What's number 2 in your top 5 of sound clips?
Well, you know, Ian, Jesus, I've got piles.
Oh, there's no Jesus in it. I don't think we had blaspheming.
Didn't she say Jesus?
Oh, did there used to be? Oh, apparently I'm being told by Helen behind the glass that there used to be Jesus, I've got piles. I can't find that one. Was it under I've got? Is it under that? No, I can't. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Without the Jesus, and I do apologise.
So I've got piles.
Oh, you can hear that of Jesus. Here we go.
So I've got piles. So I've got piles. Got piles. Got piles. Got piles. Got piles.
There we go. And your number 1 all-time best clip, AC, is...
I'm not gay.
Oh, come on. Where is he? I miss him.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
Ian, you knew that was going to be the one that...
Let me have a... Listen, I've got 6 clips in front of me. Let me just have for old time's sake, let's have a quick run-through of Yasser. Here we go.
Busy Line, Busy Line. Darling, it's Tuesday. My name is Yasser, and this is a leap year. You know, Mother's Day this Sunday. I'm not gay.
There we go, you see, AC. That's all for you.
You've made the show, mate. You've made my day.
Well, that's
my week,
that's a pleasure. Thank you for that. Let's move on to AD.
Ian. I want to talk to you about zebra crossings.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I agree. People don't follow zebra crossings anymore. They just stroll across the road any time they want, whenever they feel like it, and expect you to hang your brakes on for them.
Exactly. No respect for the vehicle or the motorist.
Not anymore. And also, what is it with drivers that have their side lights on along with their fog lights?
No, steady. Come on now. You're straying into John Gaunt territory.
No, what is it about those? What is it about the fog
But the thing is, it's not the end of the world, is it?
No, I agree.
It's not that. It's not even that dazzling.
It doesn't look that good, that's for sure.
No, I'm saying dazzling to the eye. I mean, people say, "Oh, it's blinding." It'll blind. Well, no,
No, it's not blinding.
I wouldn't worry about the fog lights.
All right.
But I would worry about the idiots that are called pedestrians.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yes, thank you. God, isn't it funny when you mention something that's vaguely based on rules of the road, you start turning into talk sport. And it's easily done, so you have to be very, very careful. That was AD. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Chris has not racked up a call. I don't know why. Just not... AE's not answer. Oh, call in now, I'll put you straight to air. Second time I've had to do that in a show. Do you get the feeling maybe the show's seen better days? Could the show be on its way out? It's possible. Everything has a natural shelf life. I would have thought that we'd lasted more than 8 months, but never mind. AE, you're on the wireless.
AE, AEIOU. It's the Waffly Versatile Show with Ian Lee.
Not with you, it's not, you muppet. AF, you're on the air.
It's the Waffly
Versatile...
Yes?
Ian?
Yes?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, so I'm talking to you.
Hello. Would you like me to do you an MP3? I've never ever sung for anybody before. This will be a first.
Okay.
Well, we'll leave it later. Just a quick question before I do that, though, Ian.
Yes?
I'm very pissed off at the moment, can I say that, about the water charges and what's going on with water. I don't want to make it political.
Water?
But, yes. All the leaking that's going on with these water authorities.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't worry about that.
Well, I do. If we put a meter
No.
and all the money they lost...
No.
Yes?
No. This is... No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. I am not Charlie Wolf.
Hello, Charlie.
No, I'm not. This is not John Gaunt. We're here to have fun, not to remember the fact that we're destroying all of the Earth's resources and we're wasting water as though it were wee-wee.
Okay, shall I do the MP3 and shut my mouth then?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Do you remember Robin Hood? Before your time, Ian, probably.
No, he's before everyone's time. He was around about the 1200s, wasn't he?
No, the programme with Richard Green, for goodness sake.
I remember the tune.
Okay, ready? Ian Lee, he's on LBC. Ian Lee, he's on LBC. Loved by the mad, abused by the mad. Ian Lee, on LBC. Hang on.
Wasn't really worth the effort, was it? AG, you're on the air.
Hi. Why aren't you all singing and dancing? That's much better.
Are you all singing and all dancing?
Oh, definitely. You know me, Ian. All singing, all dancing, Bill. I love this show. All singing and dancing and singing.
Can you do it can you do it at the same time as this?
Come on and play it again.
All right, the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I love this show. All singing and dancing. Dancing is a man, wasn't I?
No, you did it. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3.
I love this show. All singing and dancing and singing. No?
No. I tell you start and I'll catch up with you.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. All singing, all dancing, singing.
It starts with I love this show.
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Of course it does.
All right, go on. 1. You start.
1, 2, 3. I love this show. All singing and dancing and singing.
Oh, it's uncomfortable listening. So is that. So, AG.
I'm all singing. I'm a happy bunny today.
Why is that? What's happened to make you so happy?
Well, I'm just happy anyway, but I saw this thing today in the Standard that really quite annoyed me.
Oh, God, yes.
Tesco's, they won't let anybody go into their shops and things and having flags on their cars.
What do you mean?
That's terrible.
What do you mean? They won't let people park in their car parks with flags?
Yeah, also the people that work there have been told that they can't put flags on their cars or anything in their cars to do with the St George's flag.
That's not true.
It is. It's in the front page of Standard tonight.
Yeah, it's not true.
Read it, honestly.
I'm sure it's on the front page. I guarantee that is not a true story. You know, sometimes in newspapers, they have a slight quiet news day, and there is a word or a rumour or something going round, and they'll pounce on that. I guarantee that's not true.
You mean to say with Tesco's they're desperate for some publicity?
Yeah. Or the Standard is desperate for a story.
Yeah, you could be right there.
I've got you thinking, haven't I?
You got me going now, haven't you?
Yeah, you're not dancing anymore. You're sitting down.
I am, as a guy. I'm driving a motorbike.
Oh, well, and you're not singing, are you? You're talking. all talking, all sitting down.
Oh, you make me laugh, Ian, I tell you.
You make me...
Oh, yeah, I knew I'd have one. I used for Pearl and Dean, but I had a good one today that was a bunch of... I don't know what you... I don't know when. It was really good, though.
Oh, I'm playing too many clips today, but you know what? I don't give a monkey's. Do you mean,
I don't know when. It was really good.
Do it how you think it goes.
There you go, come.
Tamata wakatangi hangi kuyu tamataya turi puka kapiki monga hora nuku poka wena wakatana tahu mataku waitanga nurukawa mikitora.
Do it one more time for me, AG.
Oh, I love that one.
Do it one more time. Go on.
You got me in the giggles now. I'm all singing and laughing.
We'll leave it there, I guess.
If you could learn the secrets of stock market
Yeah, Ian, any chance of hearing that MP3 you got yesterday again from... I can't remember who said
it was from Paulie in the morning. We may possibly play it on Friday. It was brilliant, wasn't it? The God Gave Rock and Roll to You. On Friday, we're going to play the best MP3 of the week. It's in the lead so far, although we've got a good one today.
Yeah?
We've got a good one from Chunky Cold Medina, Magic Fingers, and Eduardo.
Well, it'll take some beating then, in that case.
It will do.
Looking forward to hearing it.
Wow, listen, thank you, AF, and Paulie. We've had a request for an MP3 we played. Paulie will be well chuffed. And so it goes, and so it goes. Where it's going, no one knows. But, to quote Nick Lowe, 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Don't forget, it's 6 o'clock. Are we doing correspondence today? Have we got any lined up? Because in the next few minutes, rather exciting, we're hoping to get at least one member. Oh, hang on a second. What was the last call we did? We did AE, did we? AF?
Hello?
Hello, AF, you're on the air.
Okay.
I think I might have missed... I think I've gone back a couple. Doesn't matter, yes?
Yep. I wanted to talk about, the 11 o'clock show. I don't know what that is. I think it was
before my time.
Yes, it probably was.
Yeah, what was that?
It was a television show. You can look it up on the internet if you need to find out about it. So, we'll say AF. This is why I don't think this letter system works as well as the numbers, because I think I've gone back a bit. No, we've had AG, haven't we? Oh, jeez. AG, AF. We'll say that was AF. OK, so the next one's AG. Jeez. Anyway, we're trying to get Lordi on the telephone, the Eurovision Song Contest winners, the death metal group. I think they're death metal from Finland. I'm not totally sure. Well, we can find out, because... is that Avar?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
And I've pronounced it right, have I?
Yes, you can say Ava or Eva.
How would you like me to say it, because it's your name?
Please say Eva, because we're in UK now.
Eva. OK, Eva.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, congratulations on winning Eurovision.
Thank you.
Congratulations on bringing hard rock back to public attention.
Thank you.
Did you think that you were going to win the Eurovision Song Contest?
No. No, I didn't.
Listen,
I really didn't.
In a second, I'm going to let you speak to Cassidy, who is my We actually have on this show a Lordi correspondent. That means he's my Lordi expert.
Oh.
Before I put him on to you, Ava, can I ask you a question? You may not have an answer to it. What's the best Kiss song in the world?
Oh, that's easy. It's Tears Are Falling.
Tears Are Falling? Oh, she's got...
Yeah,
You've gone for 80s Kiss. Controversial.
Yeah,
Surely you mean Detroit Rock City?
Well, no.
Okay.
Tears Are Falling.
Interesting
Sorry.
choice. Cassidy, say hello to Ava from Lordi, please.
Hello, Eva. How's Katalata?
How's Katalata? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. That's the only Suomi I know, so don't expect me to speak anymore. I just know English.
Okay.
How are you today?
Fine, thanks. We are in Riverside Studios now, and it's been cool.
Channel 4 TV. Excellent stuff.
Yeah, we're doing some TV thing. Channel 4 TV.
Yes, I imagine you've had quite a lot of attention since Eurovision.
Yeah, I could say that.
What was it? Because you've had some negative press as well to do with Eurovision. What were your thoughts on that, and also a lot of media going out to try and unmask you, as it were?
Yeah. Why do they want to take a mystery? I don't know. We are monsters. The monsters won, not the people inside.
Ava, I've heard from a reliable source that you've been wandering around your hotel in the full makeup. Is that true?
Well, yeah, of course. You mean these masks and...
The whole costume, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you not feel, ever so slightly, that you might be, I hope you understand this phrase, selling out by going on Eurovision?
No. We want to kick some ass and shake the system a little bit, you know.
Come on.
Certainly did.
Cassidy, over to you, sir.
Okay, question for you.
Okay.
What were your first thoughts when Mr. Lordi came to offer you a position in the band?
Well, I was thinking, oh my God, but then it was so good thing because this mask, I like this. I don't have to show my real face. There's nothing wrong with my real face, but I don't like that much publicity. So it was cool, and of course I love 80s hard rock. So this was like very, very good thing.
Ava, listen, very quickly, I know you're very, very busy. You've got a whole schedule. We've got a caller called Chris in Crouch End who thinks that, now get this, thinks that rock music is bad for you. Chris, very quickly, would you like to make your point to Ava?
Yes, hello, Ava.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, yes. Do you accept that you have a responsibility, a big responsibility to young people?
Yes, of course.
Right, and do you accept that music is a very powerful tool?
Yes.
Well, Aristotle, he said that if you listen to the right kind of music, you become the right kind of person. But if you listen to the wrong kind of music, you become the wrong kind of person. Now, Dr. John Diamond, in his book, says if you...
Chris, Ava's very busy. Could you just get to your point very quickly, if you could?
If you listen to rock music, it makes the muscles in your body weak. And we in England do not want the muscles in our body to be weak. Also, it switches our thinking so that people think those things which are right become wrong, and the things which are wrong become right. So that's not good, is it, for the English young people? And also...
Chris, I'm going to butt in there because Ava, what she's saying is, get this, rock music is bad for the young people.
Well, I don't agree because at least what kind of rock we do is melodic hard rock. And I think that a good melody makes you very, very happy and good person. Yeah.
And very quickly, Ava, do you know when the single's coming out over here? Do you know the date?
Yes. 666.
666! Come on! You know it makes sense. And are you playing any concerts over here?
Yeah, Donington. Yes.
Oh, come on. Ava, listen, I'll let you go because I know you've got loads of stuff to do for Channel 4. It's been lovely talking to you.
Yeah, you too.
Best of luck with everything. Take care.
Thank you too.
Rock and roll!
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. There we go. Eva, thanks very much. Chris, thank you very much. Can I speak to Cassidy? Oh, that's not that excitement. Cassidy?
Hello, Ian.
Hello, thank you very much for that, mate. Sorry it was so brief, but they were all off and about. Do you want to answer Chris's point?
It really left me without words when I first heard it, to be quite honest. Essentially, music is about fun. It can be either, techno, poppy, it can be rock. Whatever music it is, it's good for you. It's expression, it's releasing energy, it's fun. That's all it's about.
Chris, it's just fun.
But what fun was there for the students at Columbine High School?
That was nothing to do with that. No.
Yes.
No.
Nothing to do
Don't go blaming Manson on that one again, because I've heard it all before, and it's all a load of rubbish.
It's not.
You're not having any of that.
Well, how come then that there's no bad things happening after classical music concerts, but whenever hard rock or death metal groups
This is
play,
brilliant,
there's
Chris.
stabbings, there's
Columbine
bad things happening.
Chris, Columbine didn't happen.
Nothing to do with music.
It absolutely did have to do with music.
No, look at the media, look at the news, look at films, look at TV like EastEnders and Coronation Street. It's all full of violence. Music is about fun. It's about expression. It's not to do with, go out and stab someone now, please. Chris, that is not it. Please remove that from your brain.
No,
I know you
Chris,
can do it.
we'll say goodbye to you. The other way round, if that's all right. Cassidy, thank you. Cassidy, have you got their album yet?
I have indeed, yes.
Oh, well,
I'll be getting the single on the 6th as well.
We've got a whole sort of package that they've sent us. Would you like it?
Mate, you would really make my day.
Well,
you've made my day already.
Bless you. You're a legend. You've done a brilliant job. There's the album in there. There's some other bands and some stuff in there that I'm sure you like. If you stay on the line and speak to Chris, we'll get your address and send it all off to you.
God bless you, sir.
Bless you, sir. Thank you very much for that. That was quite exciting, wasn't it?
If what you are about to hear could transform...
I don't know. Have we got a call? Unless you've got one racked up, I'll go there. It's AG. Hello, AG.
Hello?
Hello?
LBC?
Yes, you're on the air.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologise, it's all right. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to make a point.
Okay.
Am I speaking to researcher or not?
No, you're speaking to Iain Lee, you're on the air. What's the point you'd like to make?
Okay, it's okay.
You going to bottle it? You put the phone down, bottled it. I think the point he wanted to make was this show's a load of crap. I think that's the point he was going to make. And he would have made that point to Chris, who's not a researcher, he's a producer, and a human being who has feelings. I've seen him cry when I've given him a Chinese burn. You know what? You make these points to Chris. In all honesty, he don't take any notice, It's kind of pointless. Unless it's a serious complaint that has to be investigated. If you're just phoning up to say this is rubbish, you should have more content, Chris doesn't really do anything because he's busy. Let's go to AH. You're on the air?
Easy does it, based on
Oh dear, sorry about that. And well done, Helen, for reading my rubbish hand signals there. Good work, you. AI, you're on the... Oh yes, like the film with the robot! AI, you're on the air. Hello? Oh, this has all gone horribly wrong, hasn't it?
Ian?
Yes?
This is not AI, this is one of your correspondents.
Oh, are you doing an update?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Where's the music?
Oh, we've muffed this up. Hang on a minute. Have we got any other correspondence, Chris? Oh, I suppose we've got to play the music, haven't we? We'll do that and we're late. Can we play the music? Better be good after this, and we're late.
It's time for the Daily 5:38
51.
Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Better be good.
Hello, Steve. I'm Steve. This is your show quality correspondent, Ian. I'm disappointed today. A tip for you, stick to numbers. They're easier to manage. But what has let you down today is And since you like letters, A, nobody argued with you properly on the phone. B, nobody wound you up enough except saying you look like Peter Crouch. C, nobody got banned or barred today. D, nobody was rude or swore. E, you didn't make me laugh enough. F, and you didn't catch any dozy callers out by playing snippets of Iain Lee on MP3. So given the above, it hurts me to award you 4.5 out of 10.
Oh!
And two of those points were for having Lordi on. Aren't you ashamed?
I'm very ashamed. Oh, that hurt. All right, no. I take it on board. He's my show quality correspondent. I take it on board. Tomorrow's show, for that young gentleman there, is going to be one of the best. Do we have a Garrett King? We don't have one, okay. AJ, you're on the air.
Yes, hi.
Hey, AJ.
Hi, I've got the answer to the quiz.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be called AJ.
Did you?
Yeah, it's a good name, AJ.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, cool.
Shall I give you the answer?
Hang on a second. Let's get some appropriate music in the background. Wasn't what I was expecting. Yes.
Is it Rose Tyler?
Ah, that's the wrong answer.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh,
and I'll tell you why. If you listen to the question,
Yeah.
Gary King wants to know the first name of the doctor's assistant.
Oh, I didn't. My son answered that for me. I don't watch Doctor Who.
Yeah, he wants to know the first name.
Oh, okay. That's Rose.
Ah! I wondered how long it would take you to work that out.
It didn't click.
Well done. That's the correct answer.
Yes. That's the correct answer. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it right.
Good. Thank you.
Okay, well done.
Brilliant.
Thanks, bye. Bye. May I suggest, though, put useless information on this show, you must call the big quiz hotline. The number is... Yeah, I don't know. AK.
AK, I think that's me.
AK.
AK, yeah, that's me.
Yep, that's you. AKA AK.
AK, okay.
Okay.
I think that's me.
Yeah, you're on the radio. You can switch that off again.
Yeah.
Yep.
I heard your soundbite earlier, the sort of jungle one, and that's my party piece. I thought I'd just like to do it over the radio.
Okay.
Weka.
Oh, yes. Away you go.
Yeah, ready?
Yes.
Weka tani ani ui tomato turika aka piki mongo onanukupuka wana weka wana tahu makatua takatua koma mekitura.
That works for me. KL. I can't do the alphabet like this. AL, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, AL.
Oh, is that me?
Yes, you're on the air. Hello.
Oh, I was just a bit worried about what Harriet Harman, the Minister for Graves or Cemeteries, is proposing.
Yes.
She's proposing legalised desecration of people's graves.
I've missed this story, so I can't comment on it.
Oh, you haven't. Because these animal rights activists are doing 12 years for doing exactly the same thing.
Right, yes, okay.
Miss
I don't...
Hammond.
Listen, I don't know if you've ever heard this show before. It's a little bit too weighty for us to discuss, and I don't know the story, so I can't talk about it, and there's no point in us talking about it, because it achieves nothing. That's probably the best thing to do. 0870 90 90 973.
How do you feel about giving someone the...
Sending an email to Mr. Lloyd. This letter system is just not working. AM, we think.
Hi, is this AM now talking?
Yes.
Okie dokes. Hello, Iain. Tony... Oh, no, yeah, okay.
No names, let's keep it anonymous.
Is the name. I just wanted to enter your conversation about announcers who should come back and who should go and things like that.
Yes. Oh, LBC presenters, yes. Who should go and come back and what, yes.
I think we should bring back Peter Dealey.
He pops in now and then, doesn't he, to do cover, I think.
Oh, every now and then, and it's a pleasure to have him back on air. It really is. I think he was number one.
He was a gentleman and a scholar. Anybody else?
Well, I was suggesting if we could make Peter an offer he can't refuse, you might have to make space, and he could make space by getting rid of Nick Abbott.
Oh, no, Nick's good.
Okay, well... okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you very much, AM. Thank you. I like Nick. I think Nick's great. Nick's only here for 3 hours a week. Don't begrudge him that, for God's sakes. They bottled it. They bottled it there. Oh, now it's left me with 30 seconds. That's Phil. Oh, we go. That one. AN, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I just wanted to make a request. I listen night and day. I'm a bad sleeper and everything like that.
Yes.
But I've got nothing really to complain about, only the cream over the weekend, you know?
That bloody compilation.
Yeah, the thing is that, It's just repeats and repeats, and I've already heard it so many times.
That's why it's a repeat, isn't it?
Yeah,
Why
I
would
know.
Why would they want to put
Why couldn't you have a repeat of like a few months ago or a few years ago?
I agree with you.
Of the old, presenters.
I totally agree with you. If you missed today's show, it sounded like this. Caller A. Lovely. Caller B, what can I do for you? We go to caller C. Caller C. Caller D. Caller E, you're on the air.
Yeah, I'm F, I think.
G. Caller H, you're on the air. Oh, God. So slow today.
Am I caller H?
Caller I.
It's Jay.
Thank you.
Hello there.
Hello, Kay. L, thanks very much for that. Caller M, you're on.
Oh, caller M. Yeah, M for mother.
N for mother, not M for Nicholas.
Norman.
I'm Ian, and this is my good friend N.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Caller P is next.
I'm P.
Yes.
Should I take offence that you're calling me P?
No.
Hello, Q. How are you? Oh, no, you're Ian.
You're Q.
I'm Q. You're Ian.
I'm Ian. You're Q.
How are you?
R is on the line.
I reckon Henry Kelly's looking for work. I reckon that was him trying to get his slot back.
Well, S, thank you very much for that. T is on the line. U.
WWW.
Call X, you're on the air. Y, you're on the air. Call Z, you're on the air. Oh, that's good. That's got to be a Sony Award winning, isn't it? That montage on its own, surely. Bronze at least, isn't it? Anyway, it's been an odd show today. We've had guests and everything. In the next 30 minutes of the show, we've got an MP3 collaboration between the Holy Trinity. Also, taking your calls straight to air, triple M 0870 90 90 973. Should really fill for 15 seconds, but I just can't be bothered. I've been thinking, seriously, of taking drum lessons. I've been really thinking about it a lot. There's a place I drive, Kentish Town, there's a drum shop, and they do drum lessons. I'm so tempted, man. It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? But on drums, and not just with your mouth. Yeah, a drum kit. That's what you'd play it on, yeah. My first ever TV appearance was playing drums on the Danny Baker Show, on Delamitri's drum kit. It's a very exciting piece of video. OK, Triple M, your call's going straight to air. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Peter Crouch. Harsh but fair.
Lovely. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. It's Ben in the North Finchley.
Hello.
How you doing?
All right.
Why is it I ever phone up and all I ever seem to do is comment on the people you've got? I want to bring Chris back. I want to know what other music she thinks is devil music.
It's, Chris has an interesting and unfortunately not a unique outlook on the world.
But I've got to hear more of Chris. I mean, if that's her views on rock music, I'd love to know what else she thinks.
Well, she doesn't believe in evolution. The thing is, she pops up, she used to phone Clive quite a lot, and doesn't phone him anymore, she phones me, and that's great. You know, I like talking to Chris. I think, I don't agree with almost anything she says, but I like talking to her about it.
Can we have a regular Ask Chris, or rather hear from Chris section? That'd be great.
No. That's never going to happen. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Line 4.
Ian, is it?
Yes, it is.
How are you?
I'm all right.
It's not Ian. I know Ian's voice. You're not Ian.
Okay.
Okay.
Who do you think I am?
Where is Ian?
He's here. You're talking to him, but you don't believe that, so I don't know what to say.
No, you don't sound like him at all.
Okie dokie. What would you want to say to Ian if you were talking to him, which you are?
I'm not talking to Ian.
Okay, but if you were talking to him, which you are, what would you like to say to me now?
I'd like to, have you got rid of the Norris McGuirters? Yeah, I know you had the Norrises earlier on. You had to do the Devil's Run.
Yeah, well, it's a little uncomfortable, but I shall be fine until the end of the show.
You had a bit of an incident on the way home last night in your car, didn't you, apparently?
It got very close, yes. I was in an awkward situation.
Ian, why is something... If someone lives as healthily as you...
Yeah.
Yeah. How come there's always something wrong?
I don't eat very healthily.
Neck or something wrong with your tongue.
I don't eat very healthily, and I'm a very sick... Us sensitive, artistic types are very sickly.
I don't even believe I'm speaking to Ian. You don't sound like you.
How can I prove it's me?
I don't know, what do you want to...
No, you're right, you're not talking to me. It's Agent Chris, you're right.
Chris, you're right, mate. I like you, actually.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's the same as... Where is that loon?
Oh, he's gone off to the bog, hasn't he? He can't hold it.
The Norris McGrath.
He's got the record breakers, isn't it? So he's gone off. He's been really rude to me today. I can't stand it. I'm going to beat him up.
You do sound quite similar. Do you hang around with each other?
No, we don't like each other. I think Ian's an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a nice sort of way, though. Isn't
No, in all honesty, and he won't hear this because there's not a speaker in the toilet, is there? No. In all honesty, I think he's an absolute prat.
it? Yeah.
I wanted to work on the Daisy Sampson show.
What about Daisy Donovan?
I've never met her.
Well, do you know her?
I've got her phone number.
Oh, I'd like her phone number.
I can give it to you if you want.
Please.
Okay, hang on. Where's my phone? I've got it, Don't tell anyone I've done this, will you? Because I'll get in big trouble. Do you seriously want it?
Well, what do you reckon?
What are you going to do with it if I give it to you?
I'm going to phone her up and ask her to marry me.
Oh, well, I can't give it to you if you're going to do that.
Oh, why?
Because, no, that's inappropriate.
I'm just going to ask her.
No, it's inappropriate to do that.
She's lovely, though, isn't she?
Honestly, I've never met her, but I stole her phone. I've stolen a load of phone numbers from Ian's phone book.
I reckon you, Ian, and Daisy should all do another show. Prime time.
Yeah?
At 7:30.
Okay, well, I'll ask Ian if you... Ian's coming back now, I better go.
Where are you going?
I better go.
You go to the toilet as well?
No, Ian's coming back. Bye. What? It wasn't that stupid, was he? Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello.
Pint of bitter, please.
Okay.
Thank you, and a pack of crisps, thank you.
What flavour crisps?
Salt and vinegar?
Oh, we're out of salt and vinegar.
Not again.
Yeah. We've got cracked pepper and olive.
That would be better, and I like your barmaid as well, very much.
She's my wife, so you be careful.
Okay. Bye-bye, Ian.
Thanks, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was a fun game, wasn't it? We were pretending we were in a bar and I was serving him. Lot of fun. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, shove it up your bum.
Excellent. Although that wouldn't be chocolate, would it? Line 10, you're on the wireless.
All of which makes me want to count up to 10 in Albanian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Thank you. He did something on Clive's show last night. I can't think what it was, but it made me laugh out loud. Really made me laugh out loud. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Good evening. Ian, I wanted to, you know that religious fanatic...
Could you do me one favour?
Sure.
Could you pretend I'm pointing a rifle at you, and could you say, "Oh, brother"?
Oh, brother.
That'll do for me. Nice one. Okay, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, the religious fanatic that was on earlier about music and blah, blah, blah and all that stuff.
Yes.
And it's inciting and all this sort of stuff. But now I know that lady because I've talked to her before on the Clive Bull show and that.
Yes. Excellent show. 8 till 12.
Show. But what about onward Christian soldiers? And
marching on to war.
An incitement to go to war.
Oh, I wish I'd had that in my head when I was speaking.
Well, you see, I phoned at the time, but the guy just dumped me.
Oh, what? What, on this show?
Yeah, the geezer. Yeah, I was trying. Well, I couldn't get through at first, and I think she'd gone, and then I got on, and he said, "Oh, we'll phone you back."
Idiot.
And cut me off.
Not you, him.
But there's also, what
really
about
good.
the Battle Hymn of the Republic?
Yeah, there's loads of them on. Well, you know, the whole Bible is littered with some of the most violent images and retributions imaginable.
The Old Testament is full of... There's some heavy stuff in the Old Testament, whether it's...
Hang on a second. I've just realised we're talking religion. Wow, I just managed to catch hold of myself before we slipped over the edge. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
I apologise for London for swearing on the Iain Lee show.
That's lovely, thank you for that. That's nice, isn't it? I hope I get to see Frank Sidebottom on Friday. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Yes.
It's James B.
Hello.
How you doing? Ian, listen to this guy. He's 12 years old, yeah? You were talking about drumming earlier.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Brilliant.
The big red building.
Let's take one more call before we play in 3. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, line 2.
Do you know who I am?
You're line 2.
Yeah, well, you've been blanking me the last few days.
Right.
It's Verinda.
All right.
So, I'm wondering, why have you been blanking me?
I'm not blanking you.
You have been blanking me.
I had to say, fair play, I have. I've even been sending blank messages to him on MySpace. That was quite funny, wasn't it, I thought?
Yes, it is. Very funny.
Thank you. Right, what do you want?
I'm just wondering, when the calls go straight to air, what does Chris do?
Well, at the moment, he's just brought me in a biscuit, which I've eaten, thank you. And he's just sitting there, just sitting there.
So he might as well go home then?
Yeah, he might as well go home, Chris. He's off.
All right, that's all I wanted to know.
Okay, well, then we can say goodbye. Okay, so, ask you to send in your MP3s. We've had a rush of MP3s recently. Some of them have been brilliant. Brilliant one yesterday. My favourite one so far, Paulie in the Morden. I think it's Paulie in the Morden. A bit of a stretch. Sorry, I was genuinely having a stretch there. I thought that stretch is too nice to waste talking. So, anyway, Chunky Cold Medina, Guy Magic Fingers and Eduardo, who have all won Best MP3 of the Week in their own right, have collaborated. This is an email. It's Happy Birthday Edwina. It's to Edwina, who calls in. A collaboration has been hinted and rumoured. Well, it's happened. I would like to thank Guy Fingers and Eduardo for giving me the privilege of working with such talented musicians. Oh, it's like turning to Live Aid, isn't it now? So a bit backslappy. The idea, lyrics and vocal by the amazing Eduardo, backing track and backing vocals by the legendary Guy Magic Fingers. This is the Chunky Cold Medina remix of Happy Birthday Cute Voice Bird. Maybe Guy or Chunky could do an Edwina birthday special,
I'm Eduardo.
I'm Chunky Cold Medina.
I'm Guy Magic Fingers.
And this is our gift to you.
Happy birthday, Edwina. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Happy birthday, Edwina.
When you first called, thought you were strange, but now we hear your voice most every day. You've got the sweetest voice that I've ever heard. Happy birthday, cute voice bird.
Hey, Chunky, mix it up for me, brother.
If you should call and we should miss it, I can podcast it now, so we won't miss it. I can't believe my ears, you're just a dream we've heard. Happy birthday, sweet voice bird. First time you called in, I thought you were a put-up. Then when you called again, how everybody shut up. Last time you called in, getting dressed live on air. You drove Ian crazy, his head went hazy. Oh my God, I thought he'd swear. So pick up the phone.
Hello, darling.
And please call in.
Oh, it does make this good, doesn't it?
We need to hear your voice cutting through the day.
Thank you very much.
You've got the sweetest voice that we've ever heard.
And I'm just about to put my belt on.
3 minutes to 3 in the morning. What am I doing this for?
Because it's my birthday.
If you should call in,
Sing it for me, boys.
and we should miss it.
Yeah.
I can podcast it now, so we won't miss it.
Vamos a Mexico.
I can't believe my ears. You're just a dream we've heard.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, sweet voice bird.
Viva Mexico.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Happy birthday, Edwina.
Astillero.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Happy birthday, Edwina.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that Heather jingles like that one. Good news there. Taking a call straight to air, 0870 90 90 973. Last 4 minutes of the show. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Oh,
hello there, Ian.
Hello there.
Have you heard BBC London overnight? They're doing the same sort of thing you're doing, and I've heard Choc Ice and a few other people on it last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's not as good as yours, though.
Who presents it?
I think he's a gay man. It's not Yasser, it's, Ruth and...
Interesting.
He sounds gay.
Yes, okay.
Yes,
well,
it's not very good. There's Choc Ice on there, there was loads. There's a guy called Yasser. There wasn't the Yasser, and I think it's...
Yes. I'm going to hang up on you.
Why?
There we go. It's nearly the weekend. That's all I have to get me through this now. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
I'm Marty. I can...
Now, A, that's not particularly funny. Did you? Well done, okay. Well, we'll play... Oh, can we play yesterday's MP3? Yeah. Let's play yesterday's MP3. We had to dump something there. Have we got time? 8:10 we're out. We had to dump something there, so let's play this. Oh no, Helen's not got it. Well, Chris gave me the thumbs up, Helen. I do apologise there. That was we have to build up the delay slightly because someone made an offensive joke. And don't worry if you can't find it. I can quite happily witter on. Don't go nuts looking for it. It's not the end of the world. I can take this. Have you got it? Play it now! You may well be aware that I am a big fan of the greatest rock band in the world, Kiss.
Off TV for everyone. He's got Xbox 360 but not a fancy car. Hanging round MySpace like his best friend is his space bar. But from 3:30 weekdays he's a radio star. Call 08709090973. Agent Chris will call you back, so ringing in is free. And you can be part of radio history. My name is Carl. God gave Ian Lee to you. Gave Ian Lee to you. Took him off TV for everyone. God gave Ian Lee to you. Gave Ian Lee. He's on LBC for everyone. He's got Guy, Magic Fingers, Tranky, Lynn and Forest Gate. Chavi, Vicky, Igor, Yasser isn't gay. Abiba and her sister bringing presents from Bombay.
The woman is beautiful.
Tripling from 6 o'clock is one not to avoid. It's fresh and it's exciting, though retort from Tommy Boyd. And guaranteed to get Charlie Reardon and all.
Ian Lee, actually I do know who he is, and I can't stand him.
Well, there we go. It's an unusual show. We've had Lordi, we've had 2 MP3s, but overall I would give it 6 out of 10. Clive Bull at 8, big quiz with Gary at 7, and the nightly news coming up. I'll see you tomorrow at 3.
This show is completely If Ian Lee in any way approaches being funny, he doesn't mean it. If Ian Lee starts to irritate you, then